Hello, everyone. I hope we're not very loud.
I think we are.
I think we are very loud. Those beams are going very high up. Um, let's just make sure. But yes, we are here with the third place decider of League One tonight. It's this afternoon. HyperS versus ETT. Both teams, of course, from the University of Twente, so they know each other pretty well. Should be a pretty exciting game, though. We're going to see Overpass, Dust2, and Mirage having been picked. Overpass going chosen by ETT, Dust2 coming from HyperS, and Mirage then left over as the final decider. So that should be a pretty exciting game. These teams, of course, are pretty close friends, so we're expecting a bit of a more fun game, I think. A little bit more BM, a little bit more knife kills, maybe those kinds of plays, but we should see what their plan is. But yeah, anyways, players are already, I think, mostly in the server, so we're expecting to go live within a few minutes. It's looking good for today.
Let's see. It seems like the audio is fine. If something is wrong, just say it and we'll see if we can fix it.
Yeah, exactly that. With the GoTV, with the Twitch stream, we can't hear it back exactly ourselves. If there's any issues, just do let us know.
Well, yes. All right. So we're here, actually doing this in person with a couple of people. Casting on the couch, this well-known casting couch. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. If anything is wrong, just let us know. This is the first time doing this, so we'll see if we can actually make this happen. From what I know, the players are in the server and just warming it up, and we should be going into the game sometime soon. If we can. Yes. Let's see. So let's see, six people already connected to the server. It's gonna be esports team Twente against Blue Shell HyperS, so the big brother against the little brother. Should work.
All right. Yeah. Sorry for the little delay there. But yeah, it's an in-person cast. We've got a little bit of a setup going for this match and also for the grand finals tonight. So that should be pretty exciting here. We've got a dedicated observer for once, not me having to do three things at the same time.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly that. I hope it'll be starting soon. I mean, the players, of course, pretty excited to get it going. I think ETT being in the third place decider, maybe a little bit of a surprise. Getting barely edged out by Vanguard yesterday. But I think it does make for a very fun game right now. And of course, tonight we've got Zephyr and Vanguard in the grand finals.
Let's go.
Which, yeah, I mean, HyperS making it exceptionally close as well. Double overtime on both maps in their semis. Zephyr was really under a lot of stress, but just barely edging it out. So I think, even though these two teams, ETT being the big favorite, I know that HyperS really able to bring quite something to the table.
Fuck yeah.
They've got, of course, very, very solid aim power. LPC, Mr. Shady Guy, really able to show up as of late. He's been showing a lot of good performances. His face-hit grind also going pretty well. And
let's go.
This time, at least, I don't think they're playing with their substitute this time around. They played it with their sub against Zephyr.
Ooh, that's interesting to see. Yeah, last time they make it extremely close against Zephyr with that substitute.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, HyperS playing ETT earlier in the group stage as well, playing 16-12, 16-13, barely losing, but already showing that it can be quite close here. I think it really is going to come down to the fact whether they can hit their shots or not. They're really aim dependent as a team. HyperS, ETT also a little bit. I think they're a little bit more tactical, not that much, but they've got a few more fancy strats. Been practicing a lot over the last split, so they've got a lot more faith for them. See if we can get this working as I want to. There we go.
Hey,
We've
let's
actually got the
go.
casting couch. Let's go.
The casting couch.
But yeah, no,
Fuck yes.
we've got an in-person cast going on because that's a lot more fun. We've got a
Exactly.
few minutes until we actually head into the game. I think, are they already starting in real time, Adam? Yeah, perfect.
Ooh,
Yeah, so that'll
clean,
be another 2 minutes until we actually get into the game ourselves.
What are the map packs actually?
Yeah, right. So yeah, the knife round about to happen. I don't know whether we'll actually do a knife round.
You want to see it?
Yeah, give us a knife round. Why the
Ah,
hell
fuck
not?
it.
You'll get to see our ugly faces later on.
Hey, let's go.
There we go. We got to go, and that's
There
the
we
team
go,
stab.
first kill.
So I'm guessing, yeah, the knife round being given away to the team that did not pick the side. So that'll be, let me actually check here. I've got an upload open next to me. But I can't actually seem to find it. But I don't remember either. What was the...
What were the map picks?
map picks were Overpass, Dust2, and Mirage, if I remember correctly. And well,
Alright.
this has to have been the pick by...
Beautiful knife round going on here.
Base for Team 20, HyperS getting the map decision here. As do you have audio?
I actually do not have audio.
You know, so make sure we've got audio, Alan, and then just keep it on the game for now, as we're about to head into the pistol round for this game. Yeah, audio is a little bit jank for us, but hey, we'll make it do with what we've got for now.
Same as last time.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta mute
Mute
in
the
game.
players, the players on the scoreboard.
Yes. Beautiful voices. There we go.
So yeah, it is pistol round time at HyperS. We're gonna go for the 5-man connector rush here. One player is still waiting outside of A main, and only one real CT to hold it off there. He's gonna be backing off pretty quickly. I think that's oh, the team's on the wrong way around. Tradition, yay!
Hey, gotta love it.
Damn it.
Focus on it later, the teams after this round. Oh, yes, you are.
There you
Shut up. Okay. First time observer, we can forgive him for this game, as it's 4v3 now.
Going for it.
Retake coming out from HyperS side. They're up in that player. They didn't really get the second mistake, find it, and well, that leaves the Clutch and Isaac now. 2-on-3. 3-4 Wick, we're gonna get the kill, and Clutch on his own now. I mean, he's got the name for it, but does he have the raw aim? Heading into the position. Here's the tap. The swing now gets the tap, but stay alive, and the defuse comes through, and it's actually HyperS picking up the first round.
Bomb has been defused.
Seemed like it was well played by HyperS actually. Was a little fucky with the observing, so we missed a couple of the shots, but it worked out well. Let's see. Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, for once you don't have to blame me for bad observing. We've got Adam to blame here.
Hey.
It's the first time he's getting some practice, and he's going to be doing it for the finals as well, so I think that's, he's really got to get it right. As we see a 4-man B-rush coming in, a force spy from the ETT side. Actually getting 2 AKs up in Galil, so that's quite scary. He's grouping up on that B-short position.
He Bison on the cheeser. I love it.
Yeah, the PP Bison being quite the gun. I mean, it's probably not ideal here against these AKs, but maybe if you can find some players without any armor, he can actually get away with it. Thanks, Fam. Coming through, the first pick was Fam at the blue HyperS side, and they're sitting comfortably now. Taking down the scout of Scholar. 12 minutes looking at the bomb site. Can't find anyone yet. Deciding to back off for now. Which though gets taken down as well. Open the connector door. It's heard by the CTs, but they're up 2 players. They're not going to be baited out by this. ETT hoping that HyperS makes a mistake. At that moment, he doesn't get the frag. It's actually Veltman opening it up though, and it's a 1v2 actually. 2 kills found by Veltman. McVanisher, he's got a chance at this. Bomb drops though on the bomb site, and 20 seconds on the clock. He's gonna have to get this down.
McVanish looking for That's a guy with
He
the
doesn't
second
get it.
one.
It's picked up by HyperS, getting themselves a second round on the board. Now, as right now, we're going to see a bit of a tactical timeout coming out already here from what I'm guessing is going to be Esports Team Twente. Forced to go another full eco round here. not able to buy anything after the force fight last round, where they just couldn't find any frags. I mean, they made their way into the bomb site somewhat, but they lost so many players along the way that McVanish was not able to clutch it out on his own. And HyperS getting themselves a nice, comfortable lead early on into this map. Oh, hello, there's me again. Hi there. Yeah, I guess we got a tactical timeout, so I guess I have to be shown for some reason.
Yes.
But yeah, absolutely. You know, HyperS being a bit of an underdog, but they've been showing up a lot this split right there. They started off being hesitant whether they were even going to play League 1 or League 2. Putting them in League 1 definitely not being a big mistake at all. You know, able to challenge the top teams as we're heading back into the full eco round now. And I'm guessing HyperS going to be able to make some bank here with the guns that they've got. See, 2 players running out of A main. 2 players down connector as well. And they're just going to try and overrun these CTs. I mean, they don't have the gunpowder to do it, but they're going to give it a shot. And actually, the first kills are found. Shady back to Shady gets 2. And with the deagle, not able to connect the headshot. But 1 player found for the team so far, not too bad at all. Shady Guy gets himself 3 kills now with the M4, but gets taken down by Velton eventually.
Yeah, the one pretty good.
Apologies for all the technical difficulties that we're having. It's a bit of a tricky setup here. We spent about 3 hours trying to get it set up, but that wasn't even enough. As optimized, we're going to wait for the block. We're going to go through the smoke. We're not going to get it. Down. The second one also going the way of Blue HyperS. They're holding on here. As we're now going to get the first buy round actually coming out from the ETT side. As now, yeah, the big buy round actually coming out for ETT. They've got themselves 5 AKs, nearly full utility, so they're looking pretty strong. HyperS actually not having as much utility, but do have some AKs, which is quite nice for that CT side. A slow setup here. ETT taking their sweet time, clearing out some of the positions. Got a peek at Connector. Connector gets the flashback from his teammate and gonna work his way up. Still a CT in the long toilets, and he can be a big threat if they don't check him. I'm gonna smoke him off instead. Found a connector. Shady gets for a second, but didn't actually manage to get away. Felt like getting himself 2 quick kills there and opening up that A-bomb site. But with the lurk, absolutely disgusting, leaving this clunky 1v4.
No utility left. It's in a very hard position. Already up in bank.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so tough. 4 players to fight, and I mean, he's been spotted. Gets himself 1 kill. A nice little headshot. The one's not fine though. Isaac shutting him down, and that's the first one on the board for ETT. Alright, yeah, ETT, they're gonna send 4 players over to the B-bomb site. Smoke coming out as well, so this is gonna be a very fast B rush. Let's see if HyperS is ready for this. I'm gonna spam himself, get himself a 2nd kill as well. So they're trading back to the Glock, but this is looking good for HyperS. And we're fighting another flank. We're down to a 2-on-2. Both players though low on the ETT side. Okay, finds 1 and that leaves the clutch. 1v2. He's in a nice position. Bomb drop on the bomb site, but he has a flank. He maybe make this work. Here's
the guy walking in water.
Oh, first shot not connected though, and that's a big problem here for the clutch.
That was a 14 HP.
Definitely difficult.
Still got time.
Yeah, he has time, but if HyperS plays this right, he should not be able to get away with this with the low HP. Just one bullet needed to take him down. There he falls. Yeah, picking up his 11th kill already. He's popping off again this game.
My god, Shady guy going places, my god.
I mean, I think yesterday probably getting an internal record with 28 kills in the first half yesterday against, or 2 days ago, sorry, against Ziffer. And he's looking to improve on his record right now. Already 11 kills after 5 rounds of play.
On track.
He actually best Veltman in the fight. He gets tagged, but takes him down. HyperS ahead again in this round as well. Trading one back, picking up Shady guy, and that's a 4-on-4. A little bit of HP damage onto McVanish, but not too bad. He's gonna look for more. What is this? How did free fall get here? He got the bomb and that's a free kill. Sure, he gets it. Bomb dropped into the bomb site. The clutch coming from B. The both players actually at B. He's gonna go for the off angle. The Goko gets one. And he find it. Oh, what a peek from Skoda though. Picking him off. And now it's a 2-on-1.
Counter-terrorists win.
But HyperS is actually taking up another round. They're 5-1 already, and ETT again having no money. So that's a difficult situation for them.
A couple of deagles and some top 9s.
All they've got to work with. Our players running up connected though, so they might actually be able to overrun the defense here on the HyperS side. And actually, they get the trade 1-for-1 on Cheezer. There's a flank though from far behind. I think it's Shady Guy pushing through at toilets. Yeah, but it's still going to be a 4-on-3 retake here. You see this coming from bank and one on the flank.
Slowly walking up, trying to fight somewhere.
It's worth it. No, he's taken down by the glitch there. Nice 1D coming off. Back, Shady Guy maybe shot in the back and is in a difficult position. People look on the side, trading one back, and now it's Glunky in the 1-on-2. So difficult now. ETT making this. Tags up, doesn't get the frag. Now he finishes him off though. 1-on-1 spots the player again, and he's got a 2 flashes to work with. Smoke.
Just himself.
I know what you want to do. He does have a kit, but I don't think that Veltman playing this right, stalling the time as much as he can. Monkey still takes him down, and I think he can make this work with the kit. No, he doesn't have time. He's going to be forced to save. And ETT picking up a force by round with some deagles and tech 9s.
Terrorists win.
And that's got to sting for HyperS, losing that one.
Yeah, losing to an Ikaron is never good, but esports team Twins have played it well there. They got that second full and played close bands well.
Look, I mean, the fact that they only managed to pick off one player 1-by-1 trading, and yeah, ETT somehow playing out that post plant without getting picked off by the better firepower that HyperS had, put them in a very comfortable position now. Oh, the Cheezer, what a kill with the pistol. Well, not able to find that frag though. Glunky though, he gets it for himself. Where ETT wins their force by, HyperS is making this one scary as well. Back inside the connector. Take him down. Okay, taken away. Glunky though with the Pico Monster, and this is a completely chaotic round here. The 2 teams are in the short position. The Monster, and Glunky gets the shot through the wood. 3rd kill of the round already. He's popping off here as Veltman 1v3 gonna have to pull this one off, but it's not looking likely.
19 HP, just a couple of utility. It's not going to work out for him. Or he needs to pull something majestic off.
It's so difficult. 40 seconds, and I think he's gonna make the right call to save that IWP. He doesn't have a chance here. Yeah, HyperS establishing a very dominant CT side so far, picking up their 6th round, shutting down another buy round for ETT, and that while having no guns at all themselves to work with.
Yeah, it's something else clunky with the 3K. And some extremely important frags there.
Yeah, I mean, 3 really nice kills, taking down the player on Monster there as well from the back, and the bomb being dropped. It's so nice to hold on to. Yeah, you have to wonder if ETT what's going wrong here, right? You know, you've got that buy round up against pistols, but somehow they're able to find all the kills, HyperS.
Exactly, money being tied now. You can still buy up, but it's gonna be an iffy one with utility.
Absolutely, they're gonna go for exactly that. Veltman does still have that off from last round, but firepower not as good as before. Whereas on the HyperS side, I mean, they had an eco round, right? They've got a lot of cash in the bank. Punish anyone that peek monster. Well, there's a CT. Missed shot though, not gonna connect. Vanish walking up pretty close and long, and Shady Guy's not looking at him yet. Tricky. Just backed off safely, just on timer. Get away to the A-bomb side and play it out safely from there.
He's looking and they want to finish on the A side.
I mean, they've got the option. They've got that long range side they can take, whereas the CTs don't have one at all. So they can find a pick there on the long range angle. So, well, there you go. That's Veltman taking Shady Guy down over the box. And that's their chance to explode onto the bomb side here. Just the cheeser on his own, left to defend. I just don't want the smoke, but it's McVanish getting him with the deagle. And that's the bomb going down for ETT. A very difficult retake ahead of HyperS. Gets one back, we get straight it back.
3-2 and 2 now.
Yeah, it's still doable here, either side. Flashing both, I'm gonna try and pop flash player teammate in. Not able to find the kill, penetrating it back, and Veltman the one who's he's got such an easy angle, he takes him down. Simple post plant, but effective, and it's 6-3.
Exactly. The first shot from Veltman on the jump spotting angle, extremely important for the round. Immediately destroying the A hold. They can just walk up, get the one guy, and get the bomb down.
Yeah, disgusting kill from Veltman to just take him down. And exactly like I just called, if they find that kill on the long range, they can overwhelm the site, and that's exactly what they did. As HyperS again forced to go onto the Eagles. They can buy next round here, but who knows what they can pull off with these pistols. Ready for the connector player. Shoot the bullet, but not connecting. Picking up a kill on Monster. Shady Guy getting one from connector. That's down to a 4-on-4, but so low HP on both Clunky and Shady Guy that ETT is definitely favored. Oh, Shady Guy though. Is the player close? Gonna try and sneak through, and he might actually catch one of the T's off guard. Find one. Maybe look at the second. Is he gonna peek it? Not yet. The T's are taking the bomb to the A-bomb side instead. Gonna completely ignore him, which only Clunky left to defend. He's got 2 HP to work with. Such a difficult position. It's taken down.
Someone already on the front.
Yeah, this little T and Monster is complete chaos here. Oh, gets his absolutely destroyed. These are now from also taken out by Isaac. He's hitting his shots right now. 2 kills in the round. They might be equal frags, but they're still good kills to get. Safely established the round here for ETT.
Shady Guy just holding onto his AK so we can bring to the next round.
I mean, all this game is very back and forth. I feel like HyperS, in those buy rounds, they're very dominant. Somehow, I think they're making the mistake of getting picked off, which isn't even per se their fault, as ETT hitting very nice shots. I think if HyperS plays it a little bit more safely, which maybe goes against their natural play style, you know, they're super aggressive. They can play it a little bit more safely. They're actually able to hold on to some of these rounds as well. As you see, another B rush coming out here. Over the side. Seeing it through, not able to get the kill quite yet. A lot of flashes though. Backside, gets himself the first opening frag. Has 3 kills found, overseas anyway, and there's still CT on the bomb side. Is there a CT on the bomb side?
Yeah, he is.
Barrels, he is, yeah, look at all barrels. Find himself 1 kill. He's gonna push in to get the second trade, and it's a 2-on-2 retake here.
No kids on the CT side. Can't take it fast.
Yeah, they do, but they can't make it work. They got a lot of detail. Another smoke left as well. They can maybe he knows the last guy is on short. He has picked up a kit now. He's ready to stick this. He's going to. Is Schuller going to be on time? He's gonna get it! Wow. Good ninja coming through from Shady Guy, picking up the round 7-4 now. What a way to pull that one through.
Yeah, it's insane. 7-4 now. HyperS again, just they got overrun in the beginning, but then take it back well. Hitting the shots, playing clutch out well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, right now, ETT is gonna just try and send it through the mall. You're gonna get a fight. As he's gonna peek monster, gets himself one, not able to spray for the second. Pulls the trigger, he doesn't dare to. Now the crossfire on the bomb site, so solid, but actually, picks found as well by the ETT side, and it's another 2-on-2 here. But these are on short. He's such a big threat. The T's are gonna go to the A bomb site, I think. Is Shady Guy gonna be ready for this?
Seems like he is, but he's gonna hit it.
He gets the quick scope. What a shot! Scroll it down to it. Take him down. It's a 1v1 here. Bomb gonna go down on A. Cheezer does have the AK. Has the kit as well, but 2 HP on Scroller. He hears Cheezer. Is he gonna go to B instead here? Or is he gonna try and flank him?
I'd say he'll just try to flank it. He's on 2 HP. He needs to make this fight.
Behind him is Cheezer ready for it.
He spots him.
Oh, he can't quite line it up yet. Oh, he gets it. 2 HP Scroller, 1-on-1. Oh, that's tense.
That timing was almost off there. One little shot in his pinky toe and it would have been dead.
Yeah, but my god, what a way to barely hold on there for ETT as they're forcing HyperS onto another pistol round here and making it difficult. Play the standard setup, the 2 seats going into connector. That means that Shady Guy, is he gonna hit the shot? Not quite. Now he does though. Oh, Scholar gets annihilated.
For the CTs. To recover that AK.
Oh, he hasn't been hurt. Shady Guy gets himself the second frag of the round already.
What's that AK?
Now he gets bumped. The bomb is already on the A bomb site. Look at that. ETT just ignoring the connector frag, gonna play it safe. You get the bomb down and play a post plant that they should not be able to lose.
Crazier things have happened. Clunky picks up an AK. It's probably he's actually woken up.
The AK picked up on the corner. Oh, he doesn't get the frag. USB just not able to put out enough damage. And I think Clunky's gonna be happy to save an AK here. Best they can do with this round. Even taking down 2 Ts is not a bad feat at all when you're on USBs.
Money in their HyperS side is still a little tight, so it's gonna be an iffy round anyways.
I mean, yeah, they're up. They picked up a few solid rounds. Oh my god, did I near annihilating the clutch, giving him free gun.
Mind.
What is that shot? Yeah, it's 7-6, but it feels like HyperS have been a lot more dominant this map, and the scoreline might say, right? You know, especially early on, getting ahead pretty far, but I think not being able to build up the economy is what has been holding them back.
Yeah, exactly. They do have guns now, but no utility.
Even the UMP onto the Cheezer, it's just very, very lucky. The guy picks himself up a kill at the start of the round, already on 21 kills, this guy.
Jesus.
Gets the tag, not able to get the tag. Stay alive in the corner though, but not for long, and Leaves 2 players on low HP. Isaac on 1. This is doable. They're going to take that Isaac instead. Crossfire with the cheeser as well. It's 2v4. Making it 2-on-3. As Clutch drops 2 players.
Oh wow.
Bringing it
2-on-2
back
now.
for the team. Oh, but Vilko, he's already on the flank.
It's these Lodo.
Vanish. There's one in
Free
bank.
fall gives his location away.
Who's gonna peek first? Clunky gets impatient, but McVanish is not looking too late. Oh, just too late.
Eat at 6. And esports team 20 is when I buy again.
Yeah, it's so back and forth, right? It's the last round and a half, so they're gonna be forced to buy up. But it's not really what you want to have for these kinds of rounds. And everything you're gonna end up with the B rush, which is not a bad call at all. It's been working out a lot for them. They've been able to find those trades. Just post plants. Oh,
Spot
high
second on the jump.
Again, we're down to a 2-on-2 here, like we've seen before. Both CTs, though, coming from short and monster for the retake. Oh, he gets the dunk. Shady guy. Leaving just a push. He's got a back turn. HyperS pick up the final round of the half, putting them ahead 9-6 here against ETT. Really, really solid performance so far.
A better performance from last time from HyperS, surely on their CT side. Like the CT side always needed some time to like warm up. But from what it seems now, they actually were able to get a head start in those rounds.
Exactly. I think they struggled a lot to pick up the pistols against Zephyr. I think if they managed to get those, then they would have been able to win it. And now here, getting the pistol round, getting that momentum going, and up ahead by 3 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
HyperS can opt for a very simple strat, rush A long with all 5 players, and there's 4 seconds to beat them here. Traded 1 for 1 though. As fight is far from over. Oh, there's a second one, but he can't fight it. Now he gets it
Gets the
though.
other one, and all kills coming from HyperS.
Yeah, he's sending 4 players to A. They knew what was going to come, but they still weren't able to actually punish HyperS for it. Now?
See, McVanish just tags him up, doesn't get it.
Oh, he's not able to hit the kills. Not a chance here. Bomb gonna go down safely, and Vanish is gonna have a very tough 1v4 ahead of him. No kid either. Sure enough, he gets dropped like monkey. HyperS getting 10 rounds on the board and
Winning
getting
another
the-
pistol.
yeah, exactly that. They're getting they're getting what they need to be able to win here against ETT. Yeah, HyperS is showing that they are not scared at all here. I mean, ETT is kind of the big brother of HyperS in a way, you know?
But the teams like walking past each other. Teams just walking up B.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of silly to watch. ETT going for the A stack, and HyperS is very slowly walking out B, but there's no one here at all. And
The bathroom stack, I like it.
yeah, this might just be a round with 5 players staying alive for both teams. If
They realize no one is on B.
yeah, and don't think ETT has realized either. They're still just waiting on A. That bomb has been planted. Probably gonna post for some exit frags. That's all they can really do here. Yes, I mean there's 3 CTs going towards the spawn area and one connector. Yeah, they're just setting up for the exit frags like they should be, but
I think the best I can grab is that Mac 10 from what is it? Freefall.
HyperS plays this right. They save together. They don't want to give any chance for ETT to get any weapons, and that's what they're doing. 5 CTs out towards the monster position, but actually Velp was sneaking through from behind the connector, but just dropped. Oh, you gonna get that one even Isaac getting 2 more
wow.
kills there, actually.
That's actually huge economy damage there.
Yeah, Isaac was able to spam it out with the P250, and not dropping 2 more AKs.
Only one guy remaining. That's gonna hurt them. You have to buy back.
Yeah, and ETT, they see the damage, they decide to force into this one as well, knowing that Blue Shell is vulnerable right now.
They're on the verge of breaking.
Yeah, this round is gonna seal the deal here for either team if they want to get start snowballing in this half. ETT kind of need this round to be able to hold on.
He already crossed him, Advantage. Advantage doesn't know he crossed yet. Just mistimed him. Oh, one against a sick 1D.
Oh, disgusting. Yeah, another one is Velton on. Now he's dropped though, 3 on 3.
Yeah, two kills with a deagle is huge.
And here dropping a player though on the on A as well, but Vanish with the AK. He's gonna sneak in, but HyperS, they're gonna go to B instead. He's not a threat to them anymore.
Let's go here, close and short. Gibson
but
doesn't get it.
yeah, that's such a shot. He needs to hit.
My Advantage already threw the short.
Yeah, but it's not looking likely. He does have, you know, a full set of util, but the 1v3 is so incredibly difficult here to find. And HyperS playing it right. They're gonna sit towards CT area. Not gonna go to short. And I think that would be a very big mistake. Smoking off the play, gonna pick monster right near. Advantage gonna be forced to save as well, as it's going to be 12-6 here. Bluesha HyperS coming up huge so far in this series.
Actually, quite interested to see this was whose pick this was. And he's going down to
I think it was the ETT pick because HyperS got to select the CT side if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, true.
So it's actually the map pick for ETT, which is a bit of a disaster.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
The next map being Dust2, which is, I mean, also such a pug-heavy map, right? Depending on those aim duels, and both these teams having a lot of aim to work with.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be interesting to see. With 12-6, CTs again not being able to buy in fully, so they're going in with some armor and deagles.
Yeah, I mean, ETT, they're just, they're struggling so hard against HyperS here, and I really wonder what's going on.
As they actually call a timeout, I just realized.
Yeah, I mean, they need it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to keep on going and keeping yourself down. You need to take a break, take a breather, try and settle down, and find out what's going wrong here in this on Overpass. But it's difficult. I mean, ETT haven't really gotten a proper buy round on the CT side.
That's all be very wonky.
Yeah, exactly. Right? They try and go for that third round, that force buy, because they did so much damage to HyperS, but they're not able to convert it. And now they're in a situation where they don't really have the money to buy this round. They're gonna go down to 13, most likely, and well, they are because it's a B rush and there's no secrets to defend it again.
Again.
This round should be sealed. Yeah, but when you're down, 13-6, it's so difficult. You need to play flawlessly at that point almost.
Yeah, it's
Bomb has been planted.
Well, they're gonna throw the nade, but it doesn't quite work.
takes Chunky down to 1 HP down.
Vanish gonna drop Cheeser.
With 3 people.
Monkey's
Chunky
in
will
a
be ready.
Three of them!
Oh!
What a spray down, and shutting down the ETT flag. They're on pistols, but really nice spray control regardless.
Velbon here trying to find someone. In the smoke with
Ready for it. That's a kill for him, absolutely. Really gonna drop him. He's on 28 kills as well, man. He's going hard again.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, man. Ridiculous scoreboard. Yeah, Shady Guy now on 29 frags. And on the CT side, only Veltman really able to show up so far. He's on 22, but other than that, there's no one really able to get anything going here on that CT side. As we see another B rush coming in from HyperS, they're gonna send in. This time there is CTs to defend it. They're gonna deny them though. Hyzak finds himself the opening, and now ETT is comfortable. They've taken that short control, they've stopped the rush. They can sit back and relax. Or wait for HyperS to make a move.
Yeah, and they finally got that first opening frag, which is going to put them in a huge advantage here.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got no map control anywhere across the map at all.
As HyperS is now trying to see if they can get an opening into middle, into that banana. As they're walking up A with the bomb. Throwing some set smokes.
One of the T's is isolated. He's gonna try and smoke off short, but he gets dropped from the boost, I think. And now ETT, they know that the hit is gonna come to the head. Stopping with his up, they cannot stop him. Stopping one, gonna probably do it again with that position behind side. The crossfire not able to be bested by HyperS.
Ball is round the esports side. Expensive.
Yes, ETT. Getting the follows round. ETT. HyperS are able to buy again, and
It's still the last buy though.
yeah, this is the last buy. ETT's economy looking a little bit wonky. They can maybe still force up if they lose this one, but HyperS, they're gonna rush B again. Sure enough, 5 health monster here. There's 3 seats to the one. Scholar gonna get dropped, and the openings are found. They're near getting. Isaac though on short, gonna take one back, and it's a 2-on-2. They're near finding his 3rd kill of the round.
Missing the molly. Actually, doesn't missing. But
So they've got the bomb now though, and do they know where the CTs are? Gonna plant it. Isaac on short, and Delta's gonna rotate around all the way. I don't think he has time for this. He's gonna try and go towards heaven. Surely he'll be heard.
if Zun gets spotted, it's gonna be iffy. Or gets killed. Seems to be just playing it safe.
Here though. He's heard Veltman. He knows he's close right. Or above him, sorry. There's no way in. He's gonna get dropped. He's like, the one tap to get the ace right near.
Oh, it was an ace bat right near. Let's go.
What a way to end that one off. And jeez, what a performance. My God.
Such a spicy run there. HyperS is being able to walk on that side and trade out this pass.
Oh my God, ETT now, that's gonna hurt so badly. I mean, they still have another buy-in, but they need to do it now, or HyperS is gonna run away with the map. And Veltman is gonna say none of it. He's gonna take him down. Going to be able to relax for a little bit here.
Just trying to get some more map control. See if they can get somewhere.
Slowly walking up short. 2 CTs to defend it, I think. The third one's rotating over. Although spots one. Can't
He's also
commit.
hurt. JP is also just playing it bastard. They got their one frag in the beginning of the round and then just shit back.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing, right? They get that pick with the up on Veltman. I mean, I think he feels like the only player that's really able to step up so far on the ETT side, and they're relying on him well. Finding that kill, backing up, and playing out the advantage that you have.
HyperS not grabbing the bomb, looking at it with a fake A, go B.
Yeah, I mean, the B commit here, probably, you know, best to just try and swarm up. Get a few simple smokes down and try and bully your way in, as HyperS has been doing the entire series so far. That's a good position. Jesus, live. It's jumping back behind that though. Oh, just letting here. Can't pull it off this time around. Although not too bad for HyperS. Only 2 CTs surviving. Not really allowing ETT to build up any economy. They're still able to go strong, but their own economy is even worse.
Yeah, this whole economy thing is it's not going well for them. T was on the fucking edge of losing the game there. Their economy was so shit after the round. Blue Shield is going for his fountain fish.
Yeah, it's a nice goal actually. Trying to get the up on Veltman. Scout on Veltman. They need to back him up as well, and I don't think they can get him.
Score right near.
It's not able to get the second though, and just shady guy. I mean, if there's one guy you want in the 1v4, it's him, but I think this is even too much of a task for him.
Well, that's what you think.
Yeah, maybe so. Let's see what he's got here.
I don't think the cities fully expect him to be here though.
No, I mean, one of the seats is pushing up long, and is he ready for over here? Oh, he's ready, but he doesn't get the kill. Yeah, ETT getting the 9th round and somewhat starting to stabilize now.
These do now have some money to buy into this round.
Yeah, exactly that. This is the chance for HyperS to make sure that ETT doesn't get a chance, but if ETT plays this right, they can just hold on here, then they've still got a chance to bring this one back all the way.
Yeah, their economy is also stabilizing, so it should be good for a couple of rounds.
They have only really have one by left in store. That's so getting two openings.
That's
it's a
huge.
disaster. Advantage trading one, but it's only one found, and Isaac getting sprayed on the bomb site. As again, it's another 2-on-2 here.
So many 2-on-2s, but don't expect them to be impossible.
They don't. Isaac gets a free kill, but he only got 4 bullets in the mag left. Jeez, are walking through the smoke, trying to find the other player instead. Knowing that Isaac's in Monsters wants to find Veltman and assassinate him. Dropped on the bomb site.
Where's the other player?
He knows where they both are, but you'd have to find that angle. That's a difficult part here if Veltman's playing this safely in heaven. Is Isaac looking? Watson, though, he knows he's there. Veltman with a quick scope, taking him down. I think he's starting to stabilize somewhat here. It's getting scary, but they're holding on for now. HyperS probably going to go for a pistol buy here, because they can't really afford much more, and ETT, normally they should be able to get their 11th round on the board.
Exactly, we've seen HyperS do some interesting shit with pistols. Last time was unlucky on the... it didn't bode well for them, but... see what they can do.
Yeah, no, it's doing well. As we see another tactical timeout coming through here from the HyperS side. Also for them, it's it's quite scary that you're up, you're in a position where you can take this one away from ETT, but you're far from in the clear yet. It can flip either way really quickly. So good to take a breather and sort out what you really want to do. How do you want to take this map away from ETT?
Exactly, I just need that one round to ensure that it's at least going to be overtime. From there they can see what they can get.
It's a surprisingly close game. I mean, I was heavily favoring ETT at the start of it, but HyperS showing that they've got a lot more in store.
Yeah, it's also was seen last Saturday. Friday, it was Friday.
It was Friday, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
HyperS actually showed up against Seven.
yeah, I'm really excited to see what they've got next for this. Right, these guys are going to be practicing over the summer, and they could be a real title contender next year. I would almost say with
Let's go.
with the level they're starting to show.
HyperS going for that long rush. Those pistols. McVanish
Advantage.
hearing it.
He's isolated though. They can take him down. Oh. He's getting the second, and he's dropped. Probably enough for McVanish, but still not too bad eyes for HyperS being able to pick up the gun, keeping alive Shady Guy as well. The hard carry of the team. But I don't think they're going to be ready for the 2 CTs to fit. Shady Guy will get himself a kill as Isaac shuts down the final push here and gets himself a nice little triple kill. But
Yeah, as HyperS finally be able to buy some AKS utility. I finally play a normal round again.
yeah, the ETT economy is still not too strong here because of those kills that they're able to find every single round.
HyperS going for another B rush.
I mean, I'm not surprised at all. It's so effective. Oh, are they really ready for the boost here? Isaac can hold the monster as the hit this. Isaac misses the molly, but he still gets a frag with it. Play, getting himself the second. Should he get trading it back now? Off the second, can he drop him? Yes, he does. 3-on-3. Scholar is still behind the smoke. He's such a big threat here. As soon as he hears that bomb is going down, he's gonna peek it surely. He does drop one. That's 2 more kills! And now it's a 1-on-1. Rainier has to find McVanish, and he's walking through the smoke at the... No, he's not going to. But McVanish, he sees it. As we're down to 1 player alive at McVanish, he can do it.
My heart cannot handle this. Shady Guy just almost getting it round back to HyperS.
Yeah, he gets all kills in that round for HyperS. 4 kills on Shady Guy, but he couldn't find the last one.
Terrorists win.
14 to 12.
It's such a roller coaster, this game.
Yeah, and ETT finally finding the mojo and just getting in that, but the Shady guy just saying no and saying like fuck you.
Yeah, I
Almost
mean,
winning this round.
he's just taking all the angles and he's winning them. ETT is still not able to build up any economy because these rounds are all so close, and HyperS can just keep the pressure up, continue to make it difficult for ETT. And there's now 4 Ts in connector. Right, just got the card. No, McVanish gets the shot. Couple of seconds. Got McVanish. And
You think?
he's just chasing after Veltmos. Doesn't like it. Back with the flashbangs.
So we're here trying to find an opening on the B side.
Slowly, there's 2 CTs. Isaac jump spotting. Reload is a clearing connector and. That's it. Doesn't connect. Near's gonna send it now though. I think he's heard him drop. Last player shoulder, dropping him, pushing through. Seal the fate here for HyperS most likely.
Yeah, down to that 2v4, clunky and low HP. He's not looking well.
He should be able to find this frag here. I mean, yeah, Shoulder got a nice alpha angle, dropping him.
Shady guy. He's done crazy stuff before, but it looks very unlikely for him.
I mean, he does have the bomb to work with. He's got a flashbang as well.
A little time, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's 25 seconds. I don't think that's enough.
There's the guy on long. Maybe if you can get the A site and get the bomb down, it could be something. But
I don't think so. Not
Long
with
is
15
already
seconds on the
retreating.
clock. Try to go for it somewhat though.
gets died, gets spotted.
He's not aware of long and that's gonna drop him. 14 to 13. ETT starting to bring it back.
Gonna be being very bad on the HyperS side. It's looking very scary. You're gonna have to. Actually, they do have some money, but.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pistol buy here. Probably the best call. Get the Tech 9s, get the body armor, and try and just overrun someone.
And they get the 15 after.
And again, it's looking like a B rush. I mean, why wouldn't they at this point?
Classic. Money.
Yeah, sure enough. 5 CT, 5 Ts and pushing out. And, well, there's 3 CTs to defend with a lot of util to hold them back. More, getting the second T to score as well. Nice kills.
Trying to get the ball now.
Spamming to the smoke. What is that from Clunky?
Okay, he's hacking.
Down though, and Advantage clearing it up. But what are these shots in the smoke from Clunky? My God.
They're making it very scary for just some deals.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
As we see the 28th round being played, 14 to 14.
Yeah, I mean, bringing it back at 14 to 9 at one point, and now it's 14 to 14. HyperS starting to lose complete control of the series and of the map. Sorry, and
They also call the timeout, just discuss what's happening, see if they can get back to some stuff.
yeah, it's looking tricky. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what the plans here are for the buy round. I mean, I would expect another B rush, but I don't think HyperS is gonna be that.
They have an up on Shady, I would
yeah,
say.
it's not gonna work. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they rush B, but I don't think they should.
They're
They're
not.
gonna commit-
Okay. So
committing 4 to A. Trying to find those big sides. Probably Veltman. I lost you. Veltman last year get a peek this time around. Just sit back safely.
have the control of it. Nation doesn't know what
We do see.
as they already going up connector, getting the bomb control.
What is the position for Score though? He's on the back line. Oh, right near destroying Veltman on this repeak.
Yes, but he's already walking in the back lines. It's the scholar.
Yeah, but I think that if the T's move onto toilets, they'll still be ready. Right? The dunk onto McVanish, tagging for 20.
Actually, don't have bomb members.
I know it's a little bit.
I see a little red dot there.
want to get 2 though, but I don't know if they're going to be Only gets 1, but no more than that. He's forced to fall back towards long. Yeah. Oh! Whoa, what is this? 3 openings all of a sudden. The push being dropped in connector. Cheese are finding one along, and well, it's Isaac 1v3.
Isaac on the truck angle.
If they're not ready for him though, he still has a good chance here. Smoke coming down though, he's going to be denied on the camera.
Something awkwardly here.
He's going to get dropped. HyperS get their map point eventually, but with only 1 of them. They need to pick this one up, or it's going to go to overtime, and
So you
ETT
can still
still
buy
have the
into
money.
this round. It's gonna be a tough one. The last gun round here for the relegation.
Yeah, it's getting incredibly scary, but I think either team can pick up this round. They both got all the util they could want. Just the mass on scroller. That's the only limiting factor here for the CTs. But
That's a little sad indeed. Still got some util to work with. That's great.
it's like, does he spot him? Surely he does. Boost comes out on long, and this is looking impossible here for the T's to deal with. Yeah, Cheeser gets dropped just like that. Monkey trades it back on B.
Oh boy.
And it's a 2-2 split, but I think there's another player rotating over to B as well.
HyperS is getting ready for the B hit.
Yeah, just Feldman on his own on the A-Log side as the T start to flash the free, and I think. Oh, it was a team. Never mind. Now the util is starting to raid him. Molly on the barrel's position, and Ben here is going to send it to the smoke. Sure enough, he's going to get dropped right away. Isaac with the peek from water, and
It's looking very good for ETT here.
they deny the push very well.
It's still a 2v4. Shake, I can get some picks here.
Is he going to be ready for the player on barrels who rotated him? No, he's not. Isaac dropped. Just clunky. One, but doesn't get the last one. We're going to overtime already on map 1.
Shit, another overtime. As we go into the next round, HyperS is actually looking to go A. They have no player in Monster.
Yeah, completely changing it up here. The fast side, nice change of pace. Hopefully they can surprise them, but so far that one is going to drop. Big long flash off next, he's going to get caught with his punch now, but he still gets the quick scope. It's free fall whiffing it, and
It's a bomb as well. Oh, good bombs.
that's a disaster for HyperS to miss that kill.
The cheese is walking up banana. Should be these spots together. I was putting these spots.
Oh, he
Wins the
actually
trade.
loses the fight there. I thought he would win that. Isaac gets taken down by Cheeser, and that's one opening found, but bomb is still on long, and that's so difficult to take. But Veltman's dropped. He goes aggressive.
So
Back to a
3v3
3 on
again.
3. Pushed through B though. It's yeah, go for clutch from the back. Cheeser walking through the
I
smoke.
know, but smoke doesn't favor him.
Wait, what? Dancing around the box, but he finds it. What is that?
That was interesting to see, but they got the bomb again.
You know, he's okay, he tags him, but he doesn't drop him. Vanish on 8 HP in the corner. 25 seconds. Look at flash. That's the first. One more to find with just 15 seconds on the clock. He knows that glitch can come there. He's ahead of the smoke, but Nate might drop him. 7 seconds. Gonna plant behind the boxes.
Bomb has been planted.
Barely staying out of sight, but now he gets taken down anyway. The clutching it out 1v1 for ETT to pick up the 16th round on the board.
Bomb has been defused.
Fuck hell.
Counter-terrorists win.
Again, these teams are so incredibly close. Coming down to this 1v1s again.
Yeah, I mean, this situation, man, you think ETT is completely safe in the 5v3, but then they still lose 2 more players and making it so incredibly close.
Yeah, even if they're in that upset, they'll still be able to get it back. HyperS now sending some people to the monster trying to see what they're already option. See, the T's already have the control.
Not a fight, but he's losing it. He's down to 8 HP, and there's two very low CT players here. Both Skolden and Clutch, below 20 HP.
That could hurt them.
HyperS is looking pretty comfortable here. I'll pull the trigger, Cheeser. I know you want to. Ah. So incredibly close there.
T's being concentrated towards that middle.
Slow round regardless. HyperS has the advantage, but I don't know if they realize how low the players are on ETT.
Get a little boosted.
Great points. They don't really spawn anyone either, so it doesn't really work out for them.
He's like just chilling with the smoke to the night of push.
East side, it's the second one already. Still nothing found, but there's only 30 seconds on the clock. You're going to be forced to commit sometime soon.
I'm waiting to see.
And well, Veltman gets the first pick on the CT side, first allowed to back off, and there's the bomb. Veltman gonna deny the push onto the bomb side. 3 kills for Veltman. The bomb is going B, but there's just no chance to find rest of it. It's not working out. One with 5 seconds to the clock. He's gonna get dropped as well.
Yeah, they were waiting way too long with actually going somewhere. They were trying to get to the entries, trying to see if they can catch someone off guard, but should have just tried something. Trying to go to the site.
Veltman is completely punishing the individual pushes, not having any of it, and it's unfortunate to see if HyperS, if they group up, try and commit, they're able to trade their way into the bomb sites most of the time, but this just does not work at all.
This is a classic Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, and why not at this point, right? You're not able to find any way through otherwise, so might as well try to commit to B. There's 2 CTs here. Oh, he's actually losing the fight, Skolder. That's the opening for the T's, but traded back with the clip right away. Oh, with the nade in his hand though. That's the opening found.
One guy
So
in water.
a shady guy as well. Who else to open it up than him? And it's a 2-on-4.
Boots being thrown from Vanisher.
Yeah, but the T's have so much utility to stop this push. There's still another smoke as well on Shady Guy. It's only there's any way here. Cheeser spots the barrel, and down he goes as well.
4v1 for It's the first.
Got the smoke from Free Fall Loco, and it's a 16 to 17 half, 1 to 2 in overtime, and this can still go either way, I think, on the CT side here as well. Blue Shell being really dominant on their CT side, so.
Yeah, and as you can see, like the 9 to 6 half, like HyperS was better on their CT side in the beginning as well. Interesting to see what happens. But again, HyperS going together and then actually being able to win those team fights. Those are their main appeal there.
Yeah, it's looking shaky from both sides. HyperS now, they've got the Alp and Shady Guy, 36 frags already in the game so far. He might just get a free one handed to him on the plate here. Ash comes through. Okay, Shady Guy decides to back off. He back off, he's so close to cheese. Shady Guy with the flick though, he just get it back. 4-on-4 and able to back off safely. Roller, hitting the bullet to the head, and back he goes towards his team as the bomb is heading. Not quite sure actually where it's heading.
It's heading connected to be, yeah.
They don't even know themselves. It's not the end of hitting B and
Let's get some.
Oh, it isn't connected.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's looking comfortable here for HyperS. They've got the lowest HP player as well on ETT.
This time it's starting to take TS needs to do something, but it's getting mollied off. ETT is actually walking back up the way. 26 seconds, they have to actually push in. I cannot wait.
Yeah, there's so little time, and
You have to take the side so the bomb can just walk up and plant it.
HyperS are in good positions here on A. They should be able to hold on to it. He could have from shading. I saw aggressive. They can trade it back though. With 10 seconds on the clock, the bomb might just go down. Yeah, Clutch
Oh, the
opens it up.
Clutch.
5 seconds down, but he's traded back right away. Isaac in the 1v2. He doesn't connect, and it's free fall, just barely pulling it through. My heart is going all over the place this game, but it's HyperS, one player alive, 17 to 17 now.
You can see the shakiness on free fall while trying to bomb.
Yeah, it's
That was
so incredibly tense here.
the round went from one side to the other side to the other. It's so quick. Kind of being lucky from Isaac that they couldn't find the spray transfer down to the head. Just lost control and couldn't get it.
It's a complete roller coaster right now. As
17
we're
to
still
17.
tied 17 to 17, and either team can still win this round of overtime. Yeah, going for the peak, not going for the shot. Backing off to the toilet position, but she's just up close. Be a big problem here for ETT. Gets 2 frags!
It's a bomb.
And that's so incredibly important here. HyperS finding those 2 openings, and they're looking solid right now.
Jesus just backing off the low HP with Scholar already.
Shady Guy gets the 3rd one in the round, and they're looking like they're going to go up to 18 rounds to get themselves another map point here. I don't think we can count ETT just yet. They've got McVanish and Veltman up there. They've been going really strong so far, and they do have the bomb.
So the 5 people alive on HyperS, it's extremely scary there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still a lot of util for sure around here.
45 seconds on the clock. They've got enough time to work with. The opening is found by McVanish there. I got the 30 HP, though. There's still a CT in the water position.
Going down. It's down to full V2 attack.
It's doable on either side, right? There are 2 players down in ETT have a position. They've got them find them, sure enough. 2 on 3 now.
And it's more HP though.
Yeah, it's so really tight. Oh. Drop. Now it's going to take that as McVanish in the corner. 1 on 2. One being trapped, and he's not going to get it. HyperS do still hold on to the round. It's 18 to 17, and we get a second map point for HyperS on the board.
Counter-terrorists win.
Got extremely very close for ETT there. Almost taking it round from the 2v5.
As we head into the last round of this first overtime, and
Or
maybe
B.
the last round of the map here. They're committing 3 or 4 players over to the B bomb side. They might just be rushing in, but there's 4 cities burning alive, and that's the first in the first 10 seconds of the round.
It seems like a little debate. Bomb and the rest is going good.
Yeah, but HyperS with the 4-man stack on B, they were not scared at all of the B rush. Bomb is now rushing along, but I think HyperS still realizing they'll be able to rotate their players over to the A bomb site before the hit comes in.
It's gonna be a little late.
Shady Guy is actually quite isolated here. There's 4 T's on long, no one coming from toilets at all. Shady Guy might actually be able to do that quite nicely.
Once again.
Fired. First kill found by Shady Guy. Gonna be able to reposition. That's the second shot through the wall as well. Cheezer finds it, and it's just Veltman in the 1v5 here. Gets the flick shot though. Gets the second one. Can't get any more. It's HyperS pulling it through 19 to 17 here against ETT on Overpass. What a roller coaster of a game though.
My god, that was... Oh.
My god, it's going completely all over the place.
Those shots are insane from both Shady Guy and Veltman. Ooh. Those
What?
flicks, my god.
What's happening here? But it's HyperS. They're actually able to pull off map 1, and that's on the map pick of ETT as well.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Next map on Dust2. Actually, I have no clue what.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, it's.
But yeah, it's a complete roller coaster. I mean, the first map going the way of HyperS, and I mean, I'm flabbergasted. I mean, they showed up against Zephyr, but showing up even more now against ETT, and you know, it's their big brother, but they're not taking anything from them. They're not taking taking it laying down. And yeah, I mean, it's a few more minutes till we have head into map 2, which is going to be Dust 2, which is, even more of a pug heavy map.
Yes,
So
ooh.
I think it might be even more
It's a
chaotic as well.
homeland for HyperS, but I have no idea how ETT plays in that.
Yeah, no, exactly that, right? It's going to be complete chaos. Yeah, for this map, I mean, it's Shady Guy popping off. I think you've got close to 40 kills. Veltman as well,
Yeah, again.
with the incredible performance, and yeah, just the top fraggers pulling through.
Exactly.
Ah, fun. Oh right, yeah, we see. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, no, it's exciting, exciting to watch, absolutely.
Boost.
And yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get just as much of an exciting game out of Dust 2. I don't know how much. Let me actually check what these two teams played last time. Of course, playing each other in group stage, it was 16-12, 16-13, I think. Yeah, last time Dust2 barely. Also, Dust2 being played and Inferno being played. 16-12 last time for ETT, so they should be looking pretty solid here. But I think after this performance from HyperS, I don't think we can have any expectations anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think ETT is already just not shaking in the boots, but being very surprised. Like, fuck, it got so close, and they
Yeah.
even won this.
It's completely.
It took the
chaotic
map
to
pick, which is
watch.
always it's not exactly disrespect, but it's scary to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But we will be taking a quick break here for a few minutes. We'll be back with the second map in about 5 to 10 minutes, I think. Shouldn't be too long. So make sure to stay tuned and see you in a bit.
See you.
All right, we're gonna be back with the second map of Dust2 in about a minute or two. I think this round is going live right now in real time, so it's about 2 minutes until we get it going as well. I mean, yeah, map one being a complete, I don't even know what to call it. It's all over the place, but
Yeah,
it's
my
been
God.
exciting.
It was painful. Not painful, but it was. Ooh, I wasn't ready for that.
I was
It
not
was so
either.
close.
I mean, HyperS getting they're up against up 14-9 at one point, then finally getting their map point at 15-14. Not able to convert it, going to overtime, right? And then after losing the first round, 17-16 down, HyperS finally managed to actually pull it over the line there. But yeah, it's ridiculous. But they do win it. HyperS picking out the map pick of ETT, and now we're gonna go live into Dust2. The players playing knife round. I mean, it's a bit of a throw knife round, but let's get into that action as well right now. As yeah, HyperS, well, teams the wrong way around as tradition, but maybe they'll fix stuff by the knife round.
We'll see.
Wait a second, Adel might actually recover, but yeah. In this case, ETT gonna get the side pick because it's the map picked by HyperS. As I would assume, there we go. It actually fixed itself. ETT gonna choose to start on the T side, as we are gonna head into it right now with the pistol round. 2 smokes coming out for the ETT side. So maybe some kind of set piece coming through.
There it goes.
As yeah, it's mid rushing time. 5T's gonna commit their Xbox smoke coming through, and a bit of a spam, but no bullets connecting, and they're just gonna completely send it onto short here. So Renier also already rotating over. 3 CTs there to defend it. CT smoke, I think they're gonna go into CT spawn here. Like, yeah, oh, Clunky, they're dropping the first player here. The second one with the crossfire right here, and it's actually a big situation here for the CTs. That's complete chaos, but the clutch ends up just being stuck in CT spawn. He gets one, but he still has 3 more to find here. So stuck here, doesn't have the bomb either yet.
It's the info. That's someone like.
Cool. He baits him out, gets the ding. Free fall.
It's a dig on chase.
Drops it. 1v2 now. This is becoming more and more possible here. But he only has 18 HP to work with. Comes up. So awkward to fight here. Swing gets another ding, but he gets dropped by the Cheeser eventually. HyperS picking up another pistol round. That's the 3rd one already in the series. And they pull ahead on Dust2 as well. As we see the full vehicle coming out from the ETP side, the PP Bison on the Cheeser. I mean, I think the PP at this point, you know, PP best gun, PP worst gun. I mean, everyone loves a good old PP Bison, and it might work here. There's 3 players with no armor, so might be able to spray them down. Looking to go quite close to the B tunnels position. ETT just casually, slowly walking up with those deagles as well, looking for any form of contact, and he actually finds the Dink McVanish. As we now see the T's finally starting to regroup over to the A-bomb side, it's looking like. McVanish tags up Shady Guy more, but he's not able to drop block, and it's looking comfortable here. Now the T's looking to commit out of middle. Veltman finding the 1D, and PP buys from the Cheeser stuck alone on the bomb side, but he gets himself a kill, sure enough. Veltman with the Deagle. Bomb is actually gonna get planted here. Oh, what a shot from Veltman again.
It's actually becoming somewhat scary.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the city is pushing to. Be from middle.
This is from Mouse and Isaac and a Deagle on Veltman. This is possible for ETT to win this one. But Shady Guy says no to that. Takes on Isaac and Veltman stuck in OB3. Molly Dolph has got nowhere to go. Yeah, the bomb is being defused. He's forced to save. It is HyperS holding on to the round and putting the second one on the board, but Veltman being such a threat already with his Deagle.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, like something insane one these days.
But it's looking exciting now. We need to gonna get the buy up now. 5 acres coming out, I think, for them. And Lucia HyperS also, they're on 4s and 2 for Master, so a little bit undergunned, but that should not be able to hold them back. He just committed to the long side. One kill found, the second one not quite connected by Veltman.
Attack on 4.
Yeah, it's still not too bad. Oh, the clutch finally did the smoke. That's the opening they need with the second one.
Rainier hits a hold.
What an angle, I've never seen this before, but it works. Tags him, not frag. Back on the bomb side. I want to go. One, not the second. ETT find their way onto the A-bomb site, opening it up completely, and no real chance here. All but he's stuck away. And a drop one, and he gets knifed by Skulder. Oh, that's the first knife kill of the series so far. Ah, what a nice one to get.
Actually, surprised it's the first one.
Yeah, it was like that. I was expecting more. Now that you say it, yeah, I mean, these two teams, they're...
Like, I've seen those Zeus attempts out. It's a pretty serious map. So
yeah, I'm surprised how serious this game has turned out. I mean, I think it's HyperS really challenging ETT. They're not. That's a lot of flashbang from here. Gonna get the frag one. And Shania gets another 1 dig as well. There's still 2 CDs left here along for ETT to find.
It's so scary.
Are they ready for the CD? No, he's not. Ranier gets another 1 dig.
4v2.
Surely not with the Deagles. HyperS, it loses in here. Here's Beltmont is taking it down 1 by 1. Those are the eco frags you need. As just free fall now left on his own. He's behind them, but I think he's going to be a bit too slow.
He might be able to pick up an echo.
Yeah, maybe, but... Yo, Veltman's ready for it. Oh, he's having none of it.
Never mind. He said no.
You know, it gets a little bit scary there. You know, HyperS finding all the Deagle kills, but it's Veltman who ends up cleaning it up, not gonna give this one away. And 2-2, HyperS on the full eco. ATT looking to put their pull ahead again. Another 4-man stack on along by HyperS, but this time he just scroll up to defend it passively. He hears them coming.
Do it.
Oh, there's 3 T's holding this doorway. That's not gonna work for you, Ranier. You're not gonna get out of here alive.
Just gets away.
Yeah, he actually decides to back off, and that's the right choice.
Good call.
You do not want to walk through those doors at all.
These are also some stuff.
Just spam a little bit, and let him find it. Looking to commit. Oh, the team flash comes through at just the right moment. Now Clunky and Cheeser are dropped back to back. Poor CTM has nowhere to go. Veltman with the 1 dig to add a little bit of salt to the wounds.
The Eagles' these games have been deadly.
Yeah, and now Scroller behind that. Gets one. Right the second one. Oh, he's want to go for the knife here. Are they gonna try and knife right near here? Is he stuck in CT spawn? Oh, it's looking like it. But I'm not gonna take that risk because he's dropped. I think if you keep 5 players alive, start to build up some economy on their T side.
Finally, Lucio can buy again. That's some decent utility. The opposite shady guy. As ETT is actually walking towards the B site.
Mirage, but there's a lot of neutral coming from the C side. He's got a nice position to hold this one. He finds himself 2 more. He's not for the 3rd, but it's the clutch in the middle here. Default drops him, and just the clutch left on his own. Oh, he comes to look behind it here. That is not working out for ETT. The B-Rush HyperS completely annihilating it.
Yeah, Clunky just standing there being very solid.
And what a spray down coming. 3rd one as well, but not quite yet.
Such a clean play there. He's just walking up suicide.
It's a fast mid push here. Clunky getting a flashed up, but he's able to back off safely into City's spawn.
What?
1 kill gets traded back by McVanish, and it's down to a 4v4, but a lot of map control gained by the T side here. Falls on his own on the B-bomb side, and they're looking to finish him. Cheeser though, could I find a gap over the smoke? Gonna have player now able to get the kill, and 1-2 kills. Veltman finds and cheese it through the box. Sorry, through the doors, and
Bomb has been planted.
they pull this round through in the end.
Counter to saving himself.
They're gonna save it. It's not a bad call at all. You can't really retake this bomb site on B if you're 2 players down, especially with it up on Shady Guy. You just want to keep that for the next round and see what you can do with it there.
No, exactly. They could give him way more impact than those couple of eco frags there.
I mean, they can afford a little bit of a weak buy, I think. Shady Guy able to drop on him for, maybe Free Fall also able to pick one up, so it's not all too disastrous yet for HyperS. They still have somewhat of a buy for next round if they keep both of these guns alive, which is looking like they will.
Terrorists win.
ETT takes the lead on the map. 43.
They're ahead again. But it's still very scary. Both sides not looking too solid. You just have some back, but it's far from ideal. HyperS able to pick up 4 and 4 from the AWP. That's quite nicely. As no players along at all for HyperS here.
ST just fully committed to shot.
Big guy though, he's in such a good position with his AWP. Might just get a free kill. Missing the shot actually. But he knows that there's a lot of terrorists over there. No king the nade. Shady Guy's waiting to stay alive for now. He's slowly walking up in the smoke. She's not off it yet. They get 3 players safely into the A-bomb site.
Shady gonna get more on the op.
He gets home and he gets straight back by Clancy right away. As the retake does continue here for HyperS. Still a man to the good, and Shady Guy on 1 HP, but that's far from hitting him. Veltman dropping the shot. Oh my god, what a shot from Veltman to find.
Veltman is on another, and now it's a 1v3 with Clunky.
Yeah, it falls apart so quickly there for HyperS. Veltman with his op, finding some incredible kills. Running the team on his back. You know, what opening?
First. He doesn't have a kit. He has a kill on the floor.
Spot it. Still has 2 more terrorists to find. That is quite tricky. Able to connect though. Gonna check loose now. Oh, if he committed to the check, he would have won the fight. Then he had a good chance at it, but it's McVanish in the corner to take him down. Now HyperS forced onto a bit of an eco. Yeah, the Deagle bike coming out for HyperS. I mean, last time was quite a disaster for ATT pushing out long against the Deagles, but right now it's looks like they've learned their lesson. Not going to try and commit there. Instead, going to take the fights to the middle. 4 teams grouping up. Should be no way HyperS can hold them back. But Shady Guy up pushing through long and the hit does come onto the B-bomb, so there's 2 CTs. Isaac and Veltman in the clutch, dropping both CTs there. Completely making the flag as well they long.
Bomb has been planted.
We have to stay alive for now. That's not looking like any big threat here for ETT. They're just dropping like flies here. HyperS not having any way to defend themselves. Just gonna get taken down one by one. The cheese are in the corner here. One, but no more than that.
ET is starting to become very dominant here, even though HyperS hasn't had that many guns here.
Yeah, I mean ETT right there are still the favorite for a reason. You know, I think they're starting to show that now why they are the favorite team here.
Yeah, they can just dump some nice smokes, get them just
able to find their way into the bomb size very easily.
exactly.
He actually gets bested by Shady Guy with his ult.
That's big.
That's a big kill for HyperS to find. And here maybe trying to collect that up as well. Flash coming through, so you want to take control of the tunnels. Is he gonna focus on middle here again? So they're able to fight.
These are trying to see if they can get some.
Let's play bombs heading to the tunnels instead, but we're going to go to Underpass for now. not quite showing what their plan is just yet.
See if we can find him somewhere.
Shady guy's got a deadly position here with his ult. That should be a free kill. Gonna pick it up and back off safely. Another man to the advantage for HyperS. Now the 3 Ts from ETT. Gonna try and commit towards a short, but it should not be a very easy take at all. Shady guy fighting from behind the side with his ult. Whilst the player dropping down, Shko's actually fighting a kill, but a near from long. Able to support Shady guy on the right side. Gonna get himself the second kill. And just Shoulder now. He's stuck in CT. Nowhere to go. He's completely blocked. HyperS fighting their mojo again on the CT side now. 2 ops, one on here, one on Shady guy, and those are going to be very difficult for ETT to deal with.
Yeah, for sure. ETT still has the money to buy, but it's gonna have to be careful. If HyperS is fighting their game here, their economy is gonna dwindle.
Yeah, I mean, these 2 ops are so nice that they can put up as, you know, see ETT focusing on the long position against Shady guy out in the open for now. He's slowly falling back to safety. Oh, Monkey gets dropped. HyperS losing the first player in middle. A little bit of a greedy fight for Clunky to take. Oh my god, Veltman besting right near there. I thought that would have been a free kill. But it's still trying to back. 2 more kills for the second. These are not able to get anything more here. That leaves Shady guy on his own on the A-bomb side. 5 for 1 kill, but he gets dropped from long and just free fall now. 1 on 2. And with the bomb going down on the A-bomb site, it's going to be a very hard retake here. On the side, clutch focused on long. He's going to fit for him. He gets it. ETT breaking that HyperS economy, I think, again.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the greatest, absolutely not.
That's gonna hurt.
It looks like he has had some decent preparation here for their T side. Not been able to open up a lot of fights as well with his op though. Not able to actually tagging up free fall as well through this through the wall there. Get a nice free quick advantage in the round.
For sure, as it's safety now trying to get some long control here. Pushing into the clutch.
Oh, not able to connect the bullet. And all across the map the CTs are falling. We're gonna convert this round pretty cleanly, it seems. Just free fall here, stuck in the B-bomb site with his deagle. Not able to get anything. Shady guy forced to save his scout. We get some extra. That'll be quite the challenge. Oh, what a headshot! Back to second. I was gonna get to the corner. He's gonna get stabbed to death. It's the second knife in the game. Sort stabbing Shady guy. This is what you love to see from ETT. These knife kills.
Amazingly toxic, but also not.
Yeah, I mean it's a deadly, very deadly. Indeed. Yeah, ETT, I mean, they love to play the mental game here against Blue Shell. Second knife kill already. They're looking good, but Shady guy, he's not deterred at all. He's still going to be confident peeking short and dropping McVanish there with his op. Oh, the kill through the smoke though by the clutch on the teaser. That one on B, but he gets taken back. And again, we're down to a 3v3. Bomb is heading towards the B bomb site, and there's only 1 CT there to defend it.
I'm not actually trying to go away.
Oh yeah, they changed it up. Initially gonna go B, but now I think a 3-man short push coming through, which is not ideal there. I mean, there's 2 CTs to defend it. Shady guy right near, I think. Very difficult. The score and the glitch opening it up, and they win the duels. Clunky in the 1v2. I mean, he's gonna probably go for it, but I don't think that he's gonna have a good chance here. Feltman's holding it with the op.
Ah, Maker.
A favorable angle. Sorry, she scored it with the AK. Never mind. I'm very blind.
Everyone became Veltman.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean. Oh, that's an
I think
opening.
it's a first.
He's got a kit to work with. The bomb is, I mean, it's planted for long, but it's doable actually for Funky all of a sudden. I'm gonna tap it once.
And that's the round
Not
though.
gonna connect the bullets, and time is taking it away. Flash coming through from Scholar. And with that, the round is won by ETT, but Lucky making it a lot closer than we were initially expecting.
Funky also going down. It's not what I like to see.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Look at the money on the ETT side now, though. They've got so much.
Yeah, they're good for this half.
HyperS gonna go for Deagles, maybe try and win the last round of the half to get a 10-5 scoreline, but she's getting a UMP as well. ETT very dominant on their T side here on Dust2.
As the CT's actually pushed it.
Yeah, Schroeder getting us before, so he has a molly to the turret, and Beltman dropping Wilco as well, and getting a kill. He's down to 4, and then he on site. The first team. And the second one though, but Mirage is trading it back. Again, ETT very dominant, not really having any trouble to discard of the HyperS side whatsoever.
Yeah, HyperS is getting some frags, but it doesn't matter. The economy is strong enough for this whole half.
Yeah, they've been struggling here. They picked the pistol round, but after that, they haven't really been able to show much.
Yeah, whenever esports, so ETT finally got their economy down, like they just became very dominant.
Absolutely. Blanky though, he's dropped as well. Yeah, you can just see here. I mean, the kills aren't even too far off. Just Glitch and Feldman really showing up there for the ETT side. Yeah, only two rounds found beside the pistol and the conversion that the incredibly dominant.
Not lack of kills, just lack of conversion around.
Yeah, that right. There's been a lot of close rounds, a lot of clutches where they just weren't able to find their way in as long, not dropped. Now he gets taken down though, and again the opening is found for ETT. There's no way for HyperS to hold them back here.
That's the A side flew down. A side's already very hard.
Clutch. No chance. Keep doing what they're supposed to do here, not making it any more scary than it should be. And going into the half with what an 11-4 scoreline, that's you can be very happy with.
Yeah, for sure. At least with a lot of room for errors.
Just drop Isaac. There's bomb is taken down before. Well, one was taken a magical headshot. Not enough. 4-11. ETT is showing what they're made of.
Yes, the clutch is walking in and doing everything that's right. Getting the kills. What's around Menses? Seems to be wanting to the middle.
Yeah, they're pulling off a similar strat to what ETT did on their T side. With help on the this time the opening gets a second headshot as well. Helping the trouble on the flanks, but the A side is being completely overwhelmed. Vanish also still digged down to low HP, and HyperS got a good pistol round. You guys dropping Veltman, and well, they're picking up their 4th pistol round of the game so far.
Let's go. Actually very dominant on his pistol rounds. Being able to just walk in and just tap those heads.
Yeah, it's just very, very solid performance so far on the pistols, but maybe they can hold on to it a little bit longer afterwards.
Yeah, maybe their T side is way stronger than the CT side.
Vanish actually staying alive in the corner for now. I mean, now he's
Cannot hit any of the shots.
He doesn't get knifed. Oh, shitty guys. Gotta be mad about that one.
Report the cheeser. That's not allowed.
Oh, that could have been disgusting. But yeah, he's saved from a stabbing. As yeah, now ETT on the full eco. HyperS rushing B as they're known for, and should be the 6th round on the board as there's 3 seats to defend it. But I
Jeez,
don't
they're
think
all
that'll be
actually
enough. They coming through. Cheese actually dropped the high sack. That's actually quite scary there. Down to a 2-on-2, but ooh, you get the bomb down now. There's no pistols for the retake. That was a lot more scary than it should have been.
Yeah, ETT just trading all the kills that come in.
It was, now there's just no way in. That's the silencer being taken off the pistol as well.
It's not
Oh,
allowed.
pull the trigger. Come on, I know you want it. There's 2 kills.
Hey.
There you go. I feel run boost leads to a little bit of a spray down. ETT gonna get their full buy in, I think, after a quick tactical timeout.
HyperS seeing it that like they're getting their mojo. The first pistol round, well played. And they, of course they got the eco. They got quite close on the B side, but eventually they still got it down. ETT now seeing what they're gonna do. They haven't bought yet. I'd say they would want to buy into this round since they do. Yeah, they do have enough money. It's gonna be interesting to see. I would love to see how the what do you mean? HyperS plays this T site.
They're not able to bring out the glass cannon off though. That's really good for them. I mean, he's so dominant on his AWP, and he just needs to find 1 or 2 picks in the ground. He's able to do it all himself. Middle, what a shot at the shady guy! Exactly doing what he needs to do with that AWP. Absolutely crucial.
Such an early advance.
Oh, getting the second too. He's just not scared at all. The fight's on mid. Isaac peeking from short and ETT establishing dominance again. They might have lost a pistol, but they're way stronger on these 5 rounds.
Exactly. In the first like 20 seconds, it's down to a 2v5.
That's so tough. Cheeser and free fall. Nothing to work with here. Oh, dink. Absolutely devastating. Cheeser dropped down to 20 HP now, below even. Or Dust2 flash easily. Up the free kill. And I'll just free fall now. Get spammed as well. Do they know he's here? Oh,
They
oh,
heard
Veltman definitely thinks he's there, and he's right.
They heard someone attacked.
Yeah, ETT is finally getting the hang of it. HyperS now on another eco round, so looking similar to the scoreline on Overpass. But that also means that HyperS can maybe even bring this one back, right? We saw a comeback on the last map, so maybe HyperS can pull off the same feat.
Yeah, HyperS forcing into it.
Yeah, the hero AK onto 2 of the players there. And here and going for it. Not actually shady guy taking it. Interesting call. Maybe not feeling as confident as he did on Overpass.
Yeah, maybe not.
Smoke still coming out. They'll take control of the bottom mid area, and they do manage to push their way out. Nade. Free fall, such a long range angle for this Deagle, but no cities to peek him there anyway.
Shin's in middle.
Point blank when he spams him down, and first opening off the B bomb, so the McVan is still there to hold on to it. The bomb is not being found. Now he gets it. Butch out of bullets. Chaos. Then you're fighting one. Can he find a second? No, he can't. Scroll takes him down. And he can sit back and relax after the chaotic round here. They get the bomb safely on B.
Yeah, the thoughts on came extremely close. Clunky being a little, well, clunky. on his spray on the first guy. And his teammate goes down.
Yeah, if he finds that kill, they find the opening onto A and they'll be able to hold on to it. But right now,
Counter-terrorists
the
win.
overkill headshot from the clutch there. And he's
My
dropped.
God.
ETT is on 13. HyperS has no money. Oh, it's looking increasingly difficult.
Yeah, they have to get some majestical plays here.
Tactical timeout coming out though from HyperS. I mean, there's not really much they can do. The full blocks probably just trying to maybe break the spirit of ETT a little bit more. But that's really all they can do with the tactical timeout here. I mean, ETT is just feeling so incredibly confident. They're really an emotional team in the sense that if they get going, they're not really going to be stoppable. And that's holding on right now. Feldman and the clutch carrying here for the ETT side, both above 20 kills already. He's able to pull the rest of the team along with them. Now HyperS is going to try and rush out along with the 5 blocks that they do have. There's only one secret way to challenge. What with the AK? He's got one go for it. Oh, we might get caught out. Just barely gets away around the corner. Again. They only have a smoke for the a lot of players to aim up and well, what a transfer! Gets 3 kills just like that. And Nirvana shuts it down. What a nice headshot there coming up from Isaac, my god.
Yeah, that was so well done. It doesn't help HyperS though. Like, this doesn't boost morale.
Yeah, no, that really has to sting. You actually find that first opening right into 4v4, but Isaac is completely denying you the access to that A-bomb site. As it's becoming very traded back by the clutch and both teams decide to back off.
Very cool and entry kills, but back to 1v. The T's are walking up to this along with the bomb. Slowly closing on that in with A side with both angles. Flash coming out, so I don't know if there's something wrong.
Nice. One bomb set so far, they really get the first kill. Now he gets the kill. That's finally the opening that's needed for him. Oh, the kill from the smoke from right here. Absolutely disgusting.
What's with this team and smoke kills?
Bomb has been
It's
planted.
mad.
Yeah, I mean, HyperS yes, they did it against Zephyr. They're doing it again now against ETT. So many kills with these smokes.
What's the epic?
Scary though. There's a flashbang. Oh, the retake is so clean. ETT map point now. HyperS where they do find the bomb site. So strong. The retake 2 on 3.
Counter-terrorists win.
Very sad to see there.
Yeah, it
Just
really
getting
has to
overrun,
sting.
outaimed.
As this map is looking like a done deal. ETT probably gonna pull on it, close this one out pretty quickly here. Got more confidently peeking long again as 4 T's rush to the B-bomb site. Underpass instead. This might be a mid push. What their plan is. Yeah, the Conga train just sending it out middle, and there's no CTs actually holding it right now. Should be aware of it soon enough. Veltman's gonna look for the fights here, and he spot a whole lot of targets there. One not gonna give it a second onto the back. He's holding this bomb set on his own. There's 2 T's knocking on the side, but they are not welcome here. This is close. It's the opening, and bomb is gonna go down. off angle here from Rainier. Oh, he gets distracted. That's just clunky. 1 on 3. Ball on to Dust2 here. He gets shot in the back. It's ETT closing out Dust2 16 to 6 with a very, very good performance so far on their CT side. Only dropping the pistol round in the conversion. After that has been incredibly clean so far.
Yeah, ETT was very clean this game. Like, just Belmont was very confident off peaks, always getting the frags.
Yeah, it's incredibly solid, absolutely. And yeah, I think how many kills does he get in the end there? 23 kills on Veldman. I think the clutch also pulling his weight along.
Most do.
Yeah, the HyperS is not really able to get some of their players into the game. Free falling, the Cheeser, not able to hit double digits, and that's just very, very difficult to come along like that. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting here. You know, the map 2 going so dominantly the way of ETT there. And yeah, that means we're going to get to see Mirage at least, which is going to be pretty exciting. This is the first time we actually get the best of 3 to go to the third map.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, true.
Both semis, as close as they were, actually not able to go to a third map. So Mirage should be a pretty exciting map to watch. Both teams playing each other before on the map. 16-12. So actually, sorry, not having played each other on Mirage. My bad, not having seen it in the league yet. So I think I know it's the favorite map probably of HyperS, one of their favorites. Very pug heavy as well. And they're playing against Zephyr, forcing an overtime. ETT also very comfortable on those. So I think for both teams, it's actually a good map, which is it's a little bit of a scary prospect for HyperS, but I don't think they have anything to lose here. I mean, for them, any map they can take, any round they can take, they can be proud of, right? They've been playing for about half a year together, so the improvement that we've seen from them has been phenomenal. Yeah, I think that they still have a chance of getting third place overall in the split. But we don't know. We're going to see on Mirage. Do you have any expectations for Mirage? What do you think we're going to see?
I'm quite like from the first game. I was quite HyperS was pretty good into this game, but when I look at Dust2, they looked out of it. Like ETT was just very dominant, and they couldn't compete with that. Like I seen HyperS last time in Mirage, and they were also pretty dominant on there. But if OTT can just kind of like, or yeah, ETT, sorry, can kind of fuck with that. Like I think that HyperS will kind of break again.
Yeah, I think the big difficulty comes in exactly from the fact that ETT, if they're dominant, there's no real way of breaking through. If you're HyperS, you need to crush their spirit early on, get that pistol, get the conversion going, get that lead to the point where ETT is going to struggle a lot to find their grip into the game, because they're such a dominant team. If they get going, they're it's kind of like the old Virtus Pro, right? If they get going, they're not going to be stoppable. It's a plow, and if you can put a halt to that, break their spirit, then I think HyperS has a good chance of actually picking up map 3.
Yeah, exactly.
But for now, we'll be back in a few minutes with the third map. We're taking a quick break, and then in about 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to see map 3, and we're going to see who gets third place this split in the DCCS. We're back in a few minutes. Bye-bye.
All right, cheers.
All right,
Hello,
we are
hello.
back. We're about to head into the third map of Mirage. Players are currently stabbing each other. I think it's actually going to be a proper knife fight this time around, so we'll probably be able to get that as well. Yeah, I think both teams having a good shot at third place, so it should be hopefully as exciting as it was an Overpass. Just a little bit of a blowout. It happens sometimes, but I think that was just ETT being very dominant. I think with a good start of the game, let's see if HyperS can get some more pistol rounds. I think they've gotten all the pistol rounds so far,
Yeah,
and if they continue that trend, then they might be able to
it will be interesting. Yeah, like
get the dominance going.
if they can just get that pistol round going, and also the first gun round, then they start to get that momentum, which they actually really need.
Absolutely, you could see on Overpass, right? They pick up the pistol, they get the second gun round after that, getting themselves 4 or 5 rounds on the board, and going off of that, they can really keep themselves in the game for the entire duration, like we saw on Overpass, right? They can pull it all the way through to overtime. Finally able to close it out there in the buy rounds with some aggressive plays on the CT side, and I hope we can see a similar kind of result here on Mirage, where they managed to get those early rounds, and I think we're about ready to go into the knife round. I think
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay,
All
well,
right.
soon enough then.
And it's gonna be a long knife round.
Is it going to be a long knife round?
It's gonna be a long knife round.
We're up for a good one.
Well, a little bit of a spoiler there, but let's get into the game, shall we? And then let's see what these teams have got to show us
Let's
for
go.
this final map. Yeah, 20 seconds of warm up left, so there we go.
No sound, by the way.
Knifing time. Teams, are they the wrong way around? Maybe they are. For now they are, so be aware.
We'll see.
Yeah, that ET is on the CT side, HyperS on the T side. It's a hassle to fix, so we ideally want to save that for the actual game. As HyperS boys running out of A main, and yeah, this is looking like one of those line references. Veltman's AFK in spawn,
I
I
was about
think.
to say one AFK.
But they haven't actually checked me yet. They're pulling the attention away from him. He's just standing AFK. There's not Veltman AFK, sorry. Wait, who is AFK in spawn? Who is that? Oh, it's
No.
Isaac. Now he's woken up. There we go. Definitely a bit of stalling going on.
No
Oh,
way.
the flag from Isaac. He gets the free kill. He didn't get themselves the advantage in the knife run because the guy AFK walking
That's
behind him.
beautiful.
And now we see the team kill from McVanish, but it's still ETT
I feel
pulling
like
ahead in
we're
the
up
knife.
for a marathon here.
Yeah, this is definitely like one of those marathon knife runs. You gonna go
Oh?
for the trick stab? Wait, oh, wait, what?
Shady.
Shady guy, what are you doing? What is happening here? This is
Shady guy going
ridiculous, knife
places.
run.
Oh my god. Go down to connector again. Let's go. Cancel it on the pass.
This is definitely a marathon. As we're finally gonna see a 1v1 here. McVanish against. Oh, that's a kill for Shady guy. Oh, wait, this is. Okay, there he gets taken down. 1v2, can't get it, and ETT picking up the knife round. And,
I should
let's
actually
see
probably
where they
fix the
decide to
score.
start. And yay, the scoreboard fixed itself. Thank God for that. We see HyperS starting on the CT side. ETT going for the T side start actually, even though they win the knife round. So they might have some fancy strats coming up for us. It's time for map 3, and it's looking like is it a B rush? I hope it's a B rush.
It seems like a beer.
Oh, that's a contact B. A little bit disappointing, but should still be a funky one. We've got Rainier on the bomb side. The Cheese are walking up short. Doesn't spot anyone and decides to back off to the B bomb side. As the hit is coming through now. Here from the bench, he gets dropped by Isaac from the side. I'm gonna get planted. Cheese are stuck in short behind. That's the plan. It's staying alive, but now gets a kill, but it's 2 more kills the way of ETT. They're looking to pick up their first pistol. Shady guy 1v3. No kit to work with. It's looking very, very tough here. Now he gets the kit. Before we can drop him though. Shots. Not quite working out this time around. Too many players to find. It's so difficult for him to get any shots.
Wasn't able to find anything right, so that's round going to ETT, which would be quite scary.
Yeah, right. Like HyperS has been really banking all that momentum they've been getting from this pistol rounds, and now with ETT picking up their first one of the series, looking very comfortable, and they're gonna go for 2 AKs right away. Back then, make a little bit of a scout on Veltman. Well, he's known for his scouts by now.
Let's see how they play it.
Maybe they've got some Deagle. I think that might be is that a Zeus. I can't quite see. Yeah, that is a Zeus on free fall. He's playing the close palace position, so McVanish might actually be in trouble here. Oh, is he gonna get Zeus?
Ooh.
Is he gonna get Zeus? He's gonna check it. Oh, he takes him down. So unfortunate. Shady gets the warning when he gets dropped, and did he know the retail round? That is to be expected. As we have just the Cheeser and Rainier here left. Sneak out of ramp, responsible. Not the hit shell. He gets dropped as well.
Rainier's trying to see if he can get someone. It doesn't seem likely with his USP and 12 HP.
Bomb has been planted.
It's very, very difficult here. I mean, if you can get
He's
a
quite lurking
fellow
in
walks
the smoke.
past. Oh, he actually gets him.
He's able to take this. Oh, it's SG.
Yeah, I mean, I think he spots him through the smoke a little bit earlier than he could see.
Yeah, for sure.
Manages a free kill.
And a free Molotov. Or actually spotted him.
And he's just gonna back off into T-spawn. Looking to be able to save the scout, which I wonder if they're gonna actually use it next round. For the sake of it. A little extra money in the bank as they do go for the full buy here, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, give the Shady guy. He's been pretty decent with the AWP and scout as well.
Yeah,
See some good
especially-
shots on him.
Especially against Zephyr, had been hitting some crazy shots last Friday as well with the scout, and maybe able to continue that trend today. As we just go towards the middle with it. All 5 Ts are actually heading towards the A-bomb site.
Smoke's coming out on the A-bomb side. Like an exit.
Close. One second though, and it's one from the stairs position. And now just killed in the smoke from
Oh my
Cloaky
god,
again.
stop!
What is this guy doing?
What do you got? Two kills.
But in the corner with 5 HP. One more grenade, so would this get taken down by Rainier, and that leaves just Veltman. He's so far back.
He's just trying to save his AK.
Yeah, not a bad call. I mean, there's no chance of holding on to this. HyperS coming through with a very clean retake, keeping 4 players alive and collecting 2 AKs as well.
Getting the first gun round.
Yeah, it's a pleasant sight, you know. Good to see that HyperS is able to convert these buy rounds as well.
Yeah, exactly. Good trades coming in.
I mean, Clunky with the kill through the smoke was absolutely disgusting. But he gets it, and that's what they need to get that get the retake going.
Yeah, for sure.
Either for the stand at mid smoke, smoke out the window position, should land. Yes, it does. Forcing Shady guy off the angle. He's heading mostly towards the B bomb side and middle. Fast presence to take control of top mid. The CTs don't really want to contest here. They're playing very laid back. Shady guy's still in the window, but not gonna take any risks here. Instead opting to rotate over to B to support his team there. Maybe try to take some short control instead. Wait on a second. No, he's not going to connect it, and that's the opening for ETT that they need. Oh, Freefall gets dropped under Palace, and he wants that falls apart here. Gets one back. Retake this duel here.
He's like on low HP as well.
Brandon, you're going to be able to do it. No, yes, he is. What a kill.
That's gonna put let's see, quite a bad position.
Absolutely. One player stuck in the sandwich position, and one player all the way back deep in ramp. So, nice to drop it. It's Isaac. He has no HP to work with here.
There should be one round for HyperS. Maybe Isaac can pull something off.
Yeah, the smoke dropped on ramp. Down Palace, and
There
Shady
he
guy
goes.
takes him down cleanly. So another good retake for HyperS, even though they go down and there when the bomb was actually planted. Managed to bring it back.
This is what you like to see. HyperS actually getting in there, and instead of always dying at the beginning of the round and the retakes being kind of sloppy, now they're looking pretty solid.
I mean, you know, they've broken that ETT economy now. After the pistol round, you know, they've got pistols, so it's going to be a B rusher, I think, and not quite. slow it down. They've got the util to hold off any pushes there. They've only got pistols on the ETT side. Cheezer's going aggressive here. He might just... Oh, they're going into underpass. He's going to get so much information here. Just clunky connector, I think, to deal with it, but he's going to decide to back down. Nade being dunked on top of the teams. He's got no real place to go.
Oh, and there's stuff like right in the barrel.
More doesn't get anything though. One after. Oh, they're dropping Shady Guy and a bomb site's falling apart.
It gets scary.
Just walking through, he's gonna drop the players off from behind. And it's the force by working out here for ETT. All the players on the HyperS side are falling.
The boss guy was just spotted inside as well.
And they're just free fall now. He's on A. He doesn't have a chance here. ETT coming out strong with the pistols from underpass, and he's gonna get sure enough. HyperS not able to deal with the eco round here from ETT. Pistols just proving too strong for them as they put their third round on the board and pulling ahead again.
ETT just moving like a group and trading every frag that comes in. Very well played.
Yeah, you see Clunky there in the connected position, expecting to maybe get more than one, but he only gets one. He gets traded, and then general position just dropped there. Clean hit from the deck. It all just falls apart from there.
Yeah,
some
for sure.
fast mid control being established now by ETT. Close ramp. I think McManus is ready for it. He knows that they like to go for these kinds of things. Flashbang comes through. Doesn't push behind it.
Short to be.
One play on now, he's stuck on his own. No bullets to play here. Take Feltman down though with the USB. Oh, the jump shot though. Disgusting kill. As we're into a 3-on-3 retake situation. HyperS has the HP advantage, but it's going to be very difficult to find their way into the B-bomb side.
There's no 3 falls here.
That's a free kill. Out. Drop there.
Yeah, now it's harder and harder.
Really getting the guy onto action. Actually, it's a 1-on-2 here. The bomb player for short. They know that the T player is there. Able to cover him. Is he going to get the kill though? He doesn't get it. HyperS make the retake work. Now we're back to 3 to 3.
I didn't expect that retake to work. They actually got some good frags in.
Absolutely. I mean, Shady Guy picking off the guy on top of truck. Really good coordination there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the post plant, right? You know, he's diffusing Cheezer. You need to rely on Shady Guy to hit the shot, but he does not fail him at all.
Here, from this, where was this HyperS when we were playing Dust2?
Yeah, you know, it's surprising to see. I think ETT not able to find their mojo quite yet on their T side like they did on Dust2, but now it's a B rush. And Nero's in trouble. He's isolated here. Nowhere to hide. There's so many T swarming him. He gets himself one. He gets himself the second. And he's still alive. It's coming in. He drops on Nero's low, but she's just trading it back.
So 3v2 retake.
Yeah, but Wilk gets the last kill on
one
A
on
and good clutch now. 1-on-3. HyperS, they can just wait this out. Wait for their player to come from short. And the clutch is not really in the great position. He gets dropped. HyperS, Rainier just playing a beautiful anchor on B, staying alive for so long.
Yeah,
Getting 2 kills.
2 kills and enough time for everyone just to come in and they're there and they cannot do shit.
I know, exceptional experience. So confident on B.
What did I like? Oh yeah. I thought it was off. But yeah, like timeout from ETT, I would assume. And now we're just seeing HyperS actually playing well. Like instead of them being picked off in Dust2 by and being just out aimed by ETT, now just playing together and they're just overwhelming them everywhere they can. So they get a side and they just have a very solid retake. Now we're gonna see what ETT is gonna come up with. They have to change something up. Like they're just getting consistently outplayed by HyperS.
But I think ETT can still find their way back into this one. The CT side economy not yet looking too strong.
For sure.
So if ETT picks up this round, they might be able to stop HyperS in their tracks. But if they lose, they're in for some serious trouble.
Seems like a full A execute coming out here.
Yeah, simple, effective strategy here. I mean, there's two CTs to defend. That one's under palace, it seems. So they can find that first guy under palace or isolate the fight with him, and they've got a good chance of taking it. It's looking like the third player is rotated in connector. ETT, they're expecting some aggression from HyperS, but they're not going to get that at all. HyperS playing it very smart, playing it passively, as now the wall of smokes does come in. Peek through the baby guy, doesn't get the shot, he's going to fall back behind the smokes though. He's going to peek through this. He is, he's going to get the kill. He's going to straight it back, and it's 2 kills in time. He's going to nearly get the third. Mirage drops down to low HP as Shoulder cannot find his way through the smoke at all. HyperS hold onto the bomb site in a phenomenal way. He is left to go on low HP. He's going to send it through. He gets the second one though.
It's gonna get pretty close.
Clunky left alone against 2 terrorists, both on the ground, drops the bomb, and he knows where Shoulder's hiding, but he's got an op, and he gets it. Shoulder comes out so clutch there for ETT.
Oh Jesus!
3 kills in the round there at the end, just barely able to hold on, and that's
very
a
well
phenomenal play.
I feel like Clunky was a tad bit aggressive there, but bombed that already.
Yeah, but it's amazing the fact that Shoulder can get away with 2 kills there.
Yeah,
You don't expect
very
him
well
to
played. Just
pull that off
pushing in.
with the Galil with no HP to work with, but he does.
The CT economy being very wonky. One and full.
Yeah, like both teams
Or
are
two
still on the
infuls.
edge of falling apart. I mean, even HyperS, right? They've got a chance to steal this round away. They've got some Deagles, they've got 2 M4s. So it's not over yet.
Damage being traded across T's and being low HP.
I think the team to pick up this round is going to be very comfortable. That's not the fight you want to take, Monkey. But Shitty gets the Deagle, but he gets his brains blown out by the Twitch. The man advantage has been found by ETT.
So get traded off.
And the Clutch is feeling it right now. Another 3 kills this round. 3 kills the round before that. He's been sorry, not 3 kills before that. He's finding his mojo. Deltmon shutting down the last HyperS player, and finally ETT can settle down a bit. The HyperS economy is broken, and they have 1 round there. They don't need to worry about guns flying their way.
For sure. HyperS now just has some upgraded pistols and seeing what they can do with those. Trying to see if they can keep the economical advantage to
Yeah, any pick they can find is going to be really important, right? It doesn't have to be big economy yet. If they can find 2 or 3 kills this round, they're in a good position. That's not going to work with USP. Monkey's isolated. 1 player, they're still back.
near.
Does not connect. The Catch is still alive. What is this? He nearly gets stabbed.
He's like stealing the knife.
Oh,
Fortune.
headshot. I guess it.
Shady guy with the D on the back.
Oh, connect. This is good for ETT. They keep all their players alive, it seems. Oh,
Yeah.
he fall. Yeah, he's gonna fall.
A little spin, and that's it.
Absolutely. All 3 set players staying alive. And this is where ETT build up so much bank right away. I think 2 or 3 kills with the Mac 10. You know, $600 kill reward, having a big impact as well. And HyperS not taking any of their guns away. They're going to even stick with the Mac 10 on the shoulder. They want to make as much money as they can here.
Soundly so.
Shady
Like-
guy though, pulling out the glass cannon up. I mean, not surprising he's feeling so confident with it.
I feel like it can make a lot of impact with that one.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, still 4 and 4 still on the CT side. Not too much shoot to work with, so might try and find a pick somewhere. Advantage. He's gonna take down free fall. Here's the off angle. Nice. What angle to predict?
Which is we can significantly
Ooh.
chase or taking a help man.
Yeah, nearly gets it though, but instead the 2 kills go the way of HyperS. Shitty guy gonna get the vertical flick as well. And the glass cannon up, 2 kills on it already, and he's looking for even more. So much confidence on the Shady guy, and justifiably so.
Yeah, for sure. Taking this round through a 4v2.
Trying to look for some kills on someone pushing up mid, but Bomb decided to back off and scolded as well.
It can still look quite scary.
Maybe, yeah, if they find the kill onto the B player, then they've got a good chance of finding their way in. But
The
I
thing
hear
is, Rainier still has some utility.
he's isolated, but The player on short, they can back up pretty quickly once the hit comes out. Smoke missed though, not quite smoking anything off.
Yeah, they're trying to look through it.
Got a good angle. It's difficult to deal with. But here's back and forth there. He's not able to get the second, but he stays alive. And short rotate comes out. He's gonna get dropped by that with the pistol.
Doesn't need. Say 5 to 6.
Yeah, 5 to 6 from HyperS. You know, they win this buy right now, and ETT again, they're looking not too strong yet. We're back to the same situations before, where you know the team that wins this round, you're gonna be able to pick up another round after this one, right? Economies on both teams are weak. That's looking. Shkoda runs out of A. He's just going. Getting it back though, and not be able to back up into CT. Important kill from the back of the line. Oh, Feldman can't take the shot. Gets into the smoke though. Shitting it with the no smoke. Doesn't get the last player on the stairs, and well, it's done here. 1 on 3. He's been spotted out. There he is. Can't find any kills. He's still gonna give this a shot anyway. Gonna jump out the CT spawn. Tags up. Doesn't frag.
Should know what the other one is. There he goes. Feldman on the short angle though.
1 on 2. Feldman. He doesn't spot him yet. Now he does. Go down too much for Rainier there, and
yeah, just opposition everywhere.
Vanish building his way into the A-bomb site, right? The first kill found, traded back, but then cheese are being dropped in CT spawn is such a devastating fate. For
Yeah, losing that
HyperS.
CT player is very detrimental to the A side.
Yeah, you need that player, even if you want to play for a retake. He's just so incredibly important.
Fast CTs.
Ball flashed off. It looks like he tags him down low, but doesn't get the kill. And A side's lost already. Oh, and here though, finding a kill with the USB. These are finding one in CT as well. It's a little bit shaky now from E, but they still have the bomb down, and they should not lose this.
Cheesy with the A. No good
Vanish
though.
though in the corner. He's gonna get mollied out, and he's gonna get checked surely. Shady guy's on the flank. Such a big problem. If Vanish finds one kill, this flank can be a big disaster. Found.
And that's the round.
Yeah, it falls apart. Flag from free fall along with the molly onto McVanish in the copy position, and HyperS, they make the pistol by work. That's when you think that ETT is, you know, feeling safe for a round. They get completely caught off guard, and 6 to 7 with little money, no money at all for ETT here.
Yeah, they just used the information, and most people were just on the A side. Fucking push it down, get the flank in.
Yeah,
They couldn't handle with everyone at the same time.
It's incredibly difficult here. I mean, right now, HyperS, they've got the upper hand for this round, 2 pistols for the T side, and now it's looking like an actual B rush. 2 smokes coming down. And Rainier is going to be alone here. He's going to get the molly though, but I don't think no, they're going.
It's taken down.
Yeah, he gets dropped. Oh, Butch, he gets it! How does he get that?
Traded though.
Yeah, but even then, this is ETT, you know, they've got a weak revive, but they're the bomb site. Able to pick up those strengths probably soon as well, and
2 CTs.
difficult retake ahead of them.
For sure. These do have 2 players.
Before it's so fast. They're not ready. There's one close left and he doesn't check that corner. Yeah, shady guy now on his own. He's gonna save. I mean, he's stuck. Finishing below.
Feldman didn't get the off. That's actually pretty big.
No, I mean the big issue in that round, right, is Rainier's alone on B. The molly goes too deep to not really stop the push, and then you can't hold on to it alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Like earlier, you see ETT rushing B, and Rainier gets 2 frags, and that's like if he pulls that off, then yeah, but you can't rely on him, right? It's so difficult to hold on to the D side low. And it's looking like another B rush coming in. Donkey though has the opposite support in this time round. You're pushed up the truck. Oh, the shot to the smoke from Punch again.
Kill.
Yeah, getting so many kills from smokes.
Rainier caught off guard. He says from the teams.
What's another kill?
It's 2 of the CTs are coming with wraps. Much caught off guard. It's 1 doesn't know the other one is there as well.
Now Veldman, 1 2, back side, gets dropped, and
Again,
We
HyperS.
end up with a 7-8 scoreline on the first half here. It's close. Both teams pulling off some rounds they probably shouldn't be able to, but in the end, ETT slightly out on top, and you can see again Shady Guy on top and Anir following closely behind, and all the players really for both teams starting to show up on this map.
Yeah, for sure. They've been playing this really well. Again, like more of an overpass feel where both teams felt pretty confident in everything.
Yeah, exactly that, right? HyperS not being afraid of ETT, just doing whatever the hell they need to do.
And why am I not surprised to see a B rush coming in from the HyperS?
Yeah, I mean, what else are you expecting, right? I mean, they're known for B rushes, but ETT, they know that as well. They've got 2 players on the side and 1 on short to back it up. Flash is good. That's the kill, the first opening. Coming as well, and 2 kills found. Next to the back site, and then here drops him, and
It's a B side open.
yeah, the B rush is too damn strong from HyperS. 3 players dedicated themselves from ETT to B, but they just couldn't hold them back.
Vanish spotted in apps.
As it leaves just McVanish and Clutch. That's the second, actually, just like that.
Starting to get scary.
That's the 3rd one. McVanish finds 3 kills. The Clutch pushing up now, and it's possible. What a just right here. He gets dropped. What is this?
My
it's
God.
a disaster for HyperS. They lose the 2v5 post plant.
It's actually insane. There's some
happened?
amazing shots coming out from McVanish and the Clutch. Playing together so well, getting every frac that they can.
What is this? HyperS, they're up so far, but they just...
HyperS being isolated, everyone is being able to get picked off 1 for 1.
Yeah, they're taking fights they maybe shouldn't be, and they're giving ETT the only chance of the round, and well, they will happily take it.
That's not going to bode well for their mentality.
No, that's gonna sting so incredibly much, right? Scroll down. You got a scout here. 2 scouts actually for ETT, but there's 5 Galils on the border, I think. 4 Galils on the scout for HyperS. So they have the better firepower here, almost.
Shady Guy being close mid though. Just a cheeser.
Into the opening. Oh, is he gonna get timing here? He's gonna peek out. Like it,
Here's the
he's not looking the
bench.
right way. Shady Guy, yep, shot on the side of the head. Oh, he's sending it against another kill.
ETT is
Yeah, they're able to deal with these Galils so well. I mean, HyperS playing it slowly when... I would expect to kind of rush it, right? You've got the Galils, you've got a lot of firepower. I would just try and run in. You don't really want to take the isolated fights.
They overwhelmed them. It seemed to be working pretty well before.
Yeah, the CTs, they don't have any util, don't really have any good guns to deal with rushes. But they don't have to, because HyperS goes slowly. Does not work out, as we see a contact beat play, I think, for HyperS. Molly missed, it's a certain 28, as we like to call them.
It doesn't matter what nade is thrown. It's a 20 nade.
It's
It's a 20 nade in this match.
In this case, it's even more of a 28, but yeah, Isaac missed kind of dropping free fall, and just the P250s here on the T side, not expecting that too much. Isaac might have a fun triple kill coming his way. Kill more, gets the second for the smoke.
Shady Guy's coming in with this deagle.
I mean, that's
Spots
where
in
he is.
jail.
That's the shot, actually. You got the bomb. He's gonna get this down. We're gonna go into a close plant. 2v4, sure, it's difficult, but...
Interesting.
Oh my god, what is that hit
What a
shot?
sick SSG shot.
Monkey. Good chance here. Big drop it.
Almost 60. Really close.
Yeah, the 1D coming out from Shady Guy, but that's far from enough.
Far from enough, but still get some money in the bank. Some extra utility being able to be bought in this round.
Yeah, you've got a full buy here for HyperS. It's starting to feel again like a do or die situation, right? You don't want to lose this round, you're going to get down so far, so this is the... Well, HyperS needs to shine, and they're going to go for the full execute coming out. While not connecting the cross shot, that could have been a very nice opening. It was not... CST side. 2 players on the A-bomb site. 1 pushing up middle already. Scroller so far ahead.
So much information as well.
looking like the T's might be aware of it. Cheeser gets it. Got her punished for the aggression, and
That's big. 5-4 now.
you know they had no map control at all. HyperS, but with that kill, they feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, they can
though.
go everywhere. And the ETT is kind of lost in where they are now.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, Veltman able to push up close now though, and that's quite scary.
But the
But
player pushing for
HyperS,
underpass, they should know they're setting up for something, eh?
yeah, you can see Veltman rotating back now as well towards the A-bomb site. The smokes are coming out. I think Veltman's going to be a little bit too late. The wall smokes is laid down. It's under palace. They're going to go for the pop flash. One. Smoke actually, did he hold on and now it's free fall. 1-on-1 against McVanish. Bomb
Nice,
is
behind the
collected.
smokes.
McVanish is going to walk up closely.
Bomb
No,
He just no scopes him!
What just
he
happened?
hits him with the no-no! That's not allowed.
What the actual hell? You think he's gone, but the no-scope coming through.
My god. That's insane.
Veltman is getting flashbacks to what he did to HyperS last time around, but Freefall gets revenge with the incredible no-scope.
Just
Oh
no
my
fuck
god.
you. That's such an important round for HyperS as well.
Yeah, it's devastating for ETT and HyperS keeping this in the game.
Finally getting some traction
Shitty
now.
guy always spots him, I think. I think he realizes.
Tries to see if he can spot him. He knows it exactly.
Timing, the glitch has it now. Oh, shady guy though. No chance in hell for the glitch.
Breaking the AC.
Getting it back on middle, down to 20 HP, but it's enough to stay alive. Yeah. Oh, now he gets the kill. They're dropped her into a 4v3. Cheeser is low, but that should still be a nice advantage for HyperS.
So HyperS is setting up for a B hit.
Zach hesitating a little bit, but he gets the bullets in the end, and you're gonna have to try and stay alive. He's stuck in backside. He gets another kill with the shady guy. He finally stops him in his tracks, and we're into a 2-on-2 here. The flank is coming in from McVanish. Altman tags him. He's gonna get dropped. And it's up to McVanish. Two low HP Ts here. He's got a very good chance of winning this.
I'm sure they fully expect him to be apps already.
You know, but I think he's gonna have to make a noise though. He can't drop quietly.
Just trying to see if he can find someone already.
Just doesn't get the angle. Spotted. They know he's out.
This needs to be very clean.
He's playing this well, not giving him any chance. And it's won by HyperS. And you're getting the final kill into McVanish, and game is far from over. The ETT economy been broken. HyperS looking good here.
Getting back into the game. 9-11.
Yeah, the no scope in there 2 rounds ago, though, to keep him in the game, and
Yeah, so
now
big.
this 2-on-1. Incredibly well done.
That also just boosts your self-confidence if you hit something like that.
I mean, that's
It's just lucky, but still.
it's insane, right? It makes you feel so good. Now see 5 players on the A side
Ooh,
for
that's
ETT. Nade's gonna chunk down Isaac though. 20 HP left on him. You can see on B, one of the T players already clearing out the bomb site, and he should know soon enough that there's no one there.
Yeah, that's so much information already. And you
HyperS,
see that.
yeah, they
HyperS
realized. Look at
backing
that.
off.
All the T's rotating away from the A bomb site, not gonna give any chance ETT with their stack.
Oh, for sure.
This is a done round, practically speaking, right? HyperS gonna get the bomb down safely. No CTs at all contesting them.
So Shady Guy being pushed up into market. It's a good angle, but if he dies, he could give the AK away.
Yeah, but I think he's safe for now, right? He's sitting behind the box. They've
He
got
should
no
be,
real
but
guns to take him
They're
down.
gonna walk in with a lot of CTs, or not even.
There's only USPs. There's no real way of killing him here. Sure enough,
true.
clean headshot.
I felt like they would have pushed with more people into market.
They're
Let's
just looking
take
for
a-
exit frags, but they can't even find those. Shady guy finding one more on kitchen. 50. The only upgraded pistol. Not enough. Not enough to take it. Quick down, 20.
Everyone goes out. Flawless round for HyperS, very important as well. building a bank.
You see them taking their sweet time, not making the mistake of rushing in. Just slowly clearing out the B-bomb side, realizing, hey, ETT has got a stack going on. Let's not run into it and, you know, get absolutely devastated.
Yeah, for sure.
As right now, it's looking like a free rushing time of these 4 Ps dedicating to that B-bomb site. Gs are looking to contest mid and maybe an execute. Gs are just chilling back middle, I think.
Soon to be hit with the B hit. Velmon is still looking out window. Is 3 gonna peek into him?
That one has got a really nice free kill. No chance for a free kill. Opening is from a shitty get on the B-bomb side. That's a lot more important. Oh, I'm short. Spot is dropped. What a nice kill from Clunky.
Very important as well.
Now into a retake there. Good player being more lost. This one, but Mirage actually just finds that denied. Though. Very hard denial. Now it's 3-1-3. Molly going into the kitchen as well. And Lurch still smoked off.
Yeah, this is gonna make it extremely tough, and they're just gonna walk off.
Yeah, ETT gonna save this. That means we're all tied again. 11-11 now on map 3.
Yeah, HyperS just showing up on the T side.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're finding all the kills they want to find, and it's excellent from them.
Yeah, for sure. Like just like last time with the T side, I can like walk in and get their frag. Shady guy just being able to confidently peek someone and immediately take him out.
I mean, how hard is he going? How many kills does Shady guy have right now?
Terrorists win.
20 so far, 19 on 9 years. Oh yeah, both players are showing up for the blue shell HyperS side.
Yeah, for sure. And very tight on the ETT side.
It's scary though, you know, there's 8 more rounds of speculation at most.
Yeah, the bad buy, not the bad buyers, are close by for ETT.
Yeah, you know, the 2
Keeping
safe guns.
20,000.
The 2 safe guns, especially that AWP, can still be very, very dangerous though, to deal with for HyperS as it's taken down by the bait setup on the apps. They're gonna try and collect the AWP and then they can get it. Actually, there's no way for HyperS to secure it. Here though, gets himself a free kill. Got information. Shady guy is dropped on Palace on his own. That's such a terrible position to lose.
The CT's having a Palace is becoming scary. Walking onto the A side is becoming harder and harder then.
Vanish pushing through here. This can be such a big problem if they aren't aware.
They should be aware. The is there.
It's coming out and he's actually gonna go for the flank rather than play for the Palace. Fuller, get a free kill. Backs up safely and something I'm afraid of. Well, I'm gonna get planted, but it's such a difficult difficult post plant here.
With
Kill
my
for the
Vanish
smoke from
already
the
in the
collection. Love him, but he has nowhere to hide. Gonna get no scope by Scholar for the love. At ETT with just the 2 saved guns, they find the first pick. Get the second one as well by free fall overextending, and that's it.
Bomb has been defused.
There's moving the chance of HyperS to actually get some rounds in.
Yeah, they do have enough money though, HyperS, they can get another buy round going, but
Yeah, for sure.
that's about it.
But I need it with 12,000 in the bank.
That's really comfortable, right? They've got a few. They strung together 4 rounds on their T side, so that's a lot of bank made. Even the bomb going down last round as well.
Yeah, that's gonna help them immensely.
Yeah, you can see the full buy coming out. Practical timeout as well. I'm thinking from the HyperS side. And you're not opting to pick up the op just yet. Might drop 1 to free fall though. Oh, actually, already has one. My bad.
Again, very close game. With the 2 ops from Collection Development.
Yeah, they, I mean, it's definitely looking scary, right? Built on devastating with his op most of the time. Clutch also being, you know, quite the threat. As we are going to head into the next buy round here. And what an important one it is going to be. got some damage into middle actually. Look at smoke and freefall. Woko just spams him back. Up shot to take him down. Player been hurt in the pause, I think as well. Not actually ready for it though. McVanish gets one more kill, but it's a cheeser. 8 kills is so tough. McVanish is stuck under palace. Surely they know now. They're gonna try to spiral out of there, but he's still alive. Now he drops, finally. Veldman, with the cushion city, he gets taken down. And just Isaac now.
Isaac.
Oh, you know where he is. Get some damage in. And he's ahead of it. He'll found out the shady guy. One of these. He's pushing through, but he's out of bullets, and the cheese are roasting alive. And we're tied again. 12 to 12.
Oh shit.
ET side have one more buy left in them, it's looking like. Up coming out on Veldman. Who got on Isaac? Is that a communication or not a fourth one?
Toughy.
Crucial side. They're getting 4 players towards the A-bomb site. Freefall lurking on top mid here, trying to fight him. Be a peek onto Scalper, but Veldman is saying no to that. Two kills down through the smoke. What a way to open up the round. HyperS, they're gonna get the site. Veldman trading it back, and it's 3-on-3.
Smokes are coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Get those smokes going. Mess up Molly. Oh, bad smoke. Veldman with his up gets a free kill because the smokes are bad. And
Such an uncomfortable position to be in.
pushing the cheeser. Gonna get across. Guess the stairs player. What a kill. 2-on-2. There's a player in seat. No longer though. Just Veldman. He's gonna have to pull off an ace here to get this round for ETT.
His AWP has been on point, so I would not be surprised.
But it's so tough. That's the player
the
not hitting
guy.
the shot.
Also gives his position away.
Yeah, HyperS knows where this is. Gonna go for and he's dropped. Monkey taking him down, and HyperS, they're breaking the CT economy, and they're ahead on Mirage here. 3 rounds away from getting that 3rd place in League 1.
It's getting so close. It started to look scary for HyperS, and then they just showed up again.
Man, it's incredible the comeback they're making on their T side. 6 out of the last 7 rounds they pulled off.
Aggressive.
Oh, the nade stack though. Chitty getting dunked.
Oh,
Down
wow.
to 40 HP on ramp there, but.
Shit.
Veldman
Away.
doesn't check it. Kill found by HyperS, and that's quite close. You see, he's on the A-bomb side here. HyperS should be very careful not to run in here.
Setting away.
Yeah, they're rotating to B. Bomb is still on middle though, and oh, that's not gonna work, buddy. No way in hell. Gets
No
dropped, and now they're
zooming.
pinching
There
A.
they go.
Here's one. Not enough.
You're to 4 HP. 6 HP.
This is looking like a blue shell round here.
Really does. No guns to be taken from sight.
There's no way in here for ETT. Right,
Yeah,
dropped
goes.
them. 14 to 12 now. ETT gonna get another buy round in, but they better make this one count, or they're gonna be down 3 match points.
Ah, Jesus. Timeout coming out, of course. Such an important round coming up. As we see HyperS being actually very dominant on that on their T side now.
The tactical timeout here for ETT, I think they need it, right? It's such an important round coming up. They really need to be calmed down, focused to pull this round their way, stay in the game for now.
Yeah, for sure. Even though they got full loss runs, it's still gonna hurt if they lose this.
Yeah, absolutely right. They're investing all of their money into this one. Veldman got the output, the body armor. And the Glitch probably going to be forced to go for another M4. As yet, they've got no money left after this one. HyperS, they're getting so close to defeating ETT to get themselves the 3rd spot.
Yeah, it's actually after the Dust2, I wasn't expecting this of a game. Another timeout coming in.
Oh, another timeout. Yeah, it's don't know if that's from the T or the CT side, but another timeout indeed.
I would say it's another one from
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know how
Just
many
making
times
sure
they
that
have
everything
left,
is done and ready for. Use them now. You're not going to use them.
yeah, for sure, right? I mean, it's you've got a total of 4 tactical timeouts to work with, so it's a lot you can stall. But I don't know if you can call 2 back to back. I'm not quite sure.
You should be able to.
I'm not sure. I don't actually know. It's getting so incredibly close. I hope. I mean, I personally am a little bit biased here, hoping to see the HyperS upset, as I think most people want to. But this is their chance to shine. I mean, a new roster, starting off the split rough, but finding their groove and.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my God, they're calling another of these guys. I swear
Oh
to God.
my God.
What's going on here? Let me actually check what's going on.
So here, a lot of chats coming in. Oh my God. 3 back-to-back timeouts.
So
Is it going to be 4th?
Here, so it's actually a toilet break, I think, from the HyperS side here. Mirage maybe getting a little bit getting the best of them for a little bit.
Oh, beautiful.
It's, after this one, it should be going live again.
Let's go.
Hopefully. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's looking ready again. No more timeouts, please. Please, HyperS, don't do this to us.
3 minutes at B. Like, my God. Should be able to do it in 2.
It's not looking like it. We're gonna get back into this one again finally. Shading it with no armor, which is a little bit of a miscommunication. I saw it in chat. Yeah, that's
It's a toughie.
not what you want to do, but hopefully it won't cause an issue.
If it does, it's insane.
HyperS still committing 4 players to middle, just 1 more thing to the apps. Now this is where shitty guy is alone here. It's going to be difficult, but this is going to be his time to shine here. He can win the round single-handedly, and he gets the first kill. And a near overrunning scroll now. It's Veltman getting 1 kill on apps. He's alone, and he bumps it. Gets the flick out the free throw. Doesn't connect the last shot, but it's still an advantage for ETT. More than enough for apps. And the bomb is probably going to be able to go down here. But
Player some HyperS, please.
do another molly. HyperS, yeah, 2v3. Grenade. Oh, the Kobe!
Oh, that's...
Veltman dropping 2 players with 1 grenade.
That's her. That's got her 13 to 14 now.
Oh, what a way to end that one off though. Veltman with 4 kills and the grenade to shut them down. HyperS, they've got another buy in them. But that has to hurt.
Sure.
They find that first opening, they get the kill as well at the short, but just can't convert it. Again, I'm not really wanting to focus on the A bomb side. Just the middle one and B is where. Also, though, he gets dropped by the cheeser from Underpass, sneaking out.
That's big.
Dropping Veltman, you know, one of the crucial players, and he's ready for the Stroller is having none of it. He takes him down, and it's a 4-on-4. Oh, the dink. Hurt for sure.
Big.
They're on back into the ladder room again, it seems like. They're gonna dunk one, but they're gonna connect. 1-4. CT is playing a very standard setup, nothing too special, no real pushing going on, and well, he gets dropped by Rainier, and this is a coup to go. Oh, Rainier with the second one tap. He's gonna get the last one, he's backside there.
Isaac on the B side.
Yeah, Isaac, it's
Trying
his
to
time.
stay onto his.
Do or die here for him. He gets one
it
more though. And you're gonna drop him, and it's the clutch here. I mean, he's got the name for it, but does he have the aim? Gonna jump out the window, and he doesn't get it. Rainier kills him. It's the quad kill, and it's map and match point here.
My God, HyperS so close now.
Ah, my
And money
God.
being extremely tight on the ETT side as well.
Yeah, they've got themselves scout on Veltman. 2 M4s and 2 FAMASs. This is your chance to go, HyperS.
This is the setup.
Veltman though with the scout, he's still such a threat. And if he's gonna go though, this is gonna burn alive. Right here, he gets toasted. Veltman drops 1 more player with the damage. The damage under Pallet's gonna shut this A push down.
Fast.
Not gonna get cleared up, but he's got smoke to deal with it, and free fall goes down as well.
Oh, one's a clunky one.
Monkey 1 and 5 is probably looking likely here, and
Counter-terrorists win.
Blue Shell don't profit off their first chance, but they've got one more round here, so they can close this out in regulation. It's gonna go to overtime.
Yeah, sad to see that they not really threw that round, but they got so destroyed on the ramp.
Yeah, it's so tough. You know, you wonder why do they go so fast? They can take their time. They wanted to commit, and it did not work out. But they've got one more buy in them. It's not as strong as the previous one, but it's still good enough for HyperS to pull this one through.
Surely possible.
Who's
The
going
team's
in?
also trying to.
Who's not sure? This is a good round to pull that one off. I don't think HyperS is going to be ready for it.
I don't think they will know.
See what they've got here.
Free fall coming in.
Free fall. Come on.
You might catch Feldman if you.
Oh, but the window boost though as well. There's a player in window and there's no seat. He's ready for it.
Oh, that's big.
Clunky, he's going to get a free kill here, I think.
Free kill.
Vanish is
Not
not ready for it. He's gonna get dropped. That's the opening. He's gonna get a
Yes,
second. He's gonna get two.
seconds.
Clunky opens it up on A, and it's HyperS 5v3 now on match point. Top below, Trace one back. 4 on 3. Clunky low HP on CT, and he's gonna win this one. Isaac gets dropped. Clunky is doing it all on his own. 2v4 retake now. Four and Veltman both coming from connector. Itty guy, he realizes. Surely he does. The smoke fades. It's all over.
First.
It's HyperS!
And that's the
Pull it
second.
off against ETT.
Let's go.
16 to 14 on map 3. And it's Blue Shell HyperS winning the best of 3 series.
Oh, that's insane.
Getting
Junkie coming
third
in.
place. Oh my god, what a performance here.
That was actually insane. These games were so incredibly fucking close.
Oh my god, my heart is just going all over the place. And HyperS, they've done it.
Jesus.
Oh my god. I'm gonna see who we can get in here from HyperS. I mean,
Oh my god.
they've got to be feeling ecstatic. It's absolutely ridiculous here.
That's insane.
Oh dear god. Yeah, I mean, closing it out in regulation at the last round, Clunky just getting himself a triple kill, and I know what, I'm gonna see if we can
Oh, fuck.
get in here. I just drag.
Probably need to do it on my PC.
I'm gonna drag someone in here. Let's get Mr. Thomas in there, shady guy. Let's just see what he's got to say against us. We're not actually in the casters channel, so how are we gonna set this up? Let's switch. Let's do a little break, and then we'll set up the interviews, and then we'll do it from there.
All right.
So we're back in 2 minutes, 3 minutes with the interviews, and with then. That's it. So give us a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Hello, hello, hello. Aesthetic. That was quite a last couple of rounds for Mirage.
Yeah,
Is he- is
Quite
he still-
nerve-wracking.
Understandably so.
Let's see.
And
Wait, I can't check a stream. Do you hear both Woko and us? Wait,
am I
think-
being heard or
I
not?
think turn down Woko a little bit.
I'm not sure.
Can't hear us, so unmute us, Adam. And then,
It's unmuted.
yay! What's that?
No, mic is not on mute.
Okay, well, I don't know if we're ear raping, but yeah, we're getting ear rape complaints. I'll check the stream real quick.
Hey, how doing? Is it better?
Hello, 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 hello.
Huh? Is this any better? Like I'm confused. I see
I mean-
better. Wait,
It should just be my sound now.
is it?
I mean, you've cast the entire time.
That's true, but shit's going down for some reason. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a completely new setup, but I think according to chat, we're now set up. So, all right, yeah, Wilco. I mean, tell us how that went from map 1 to map 3.
Okay, so well, we started on Overpass, and like we've played some Overpass, but like you probably saw, we don't really know how to properly take A side,
You just
especially
rush
not with
to B.
ops. And since Max is pretty good APR, we had to avoid that, so we were
Mhm.
mostly going B. That was our option, taking connect control, trying to take short into B pushes. So our T side got kind of shut down, but our CT was very good. Normally our CTs are quite chaotic, our communication is somewhat down. But this time we, I don't know, it just all went well. We had some clutch rounds, we had some pushes that we predicted. And I don't know, it just worked out. I have no clue. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think on the T side you could really see you went one by one a lot and getting picked off,
Yeah.
right? And I think if you have the right utility to actually take that bomb site, to flash that ALPR off, to smoke that ALPR off, you can really get those A sites as well because Dortmund really able to thrive against those individual pushes, but that was
yeah,
not
so
enough
Overpass,
apparently.
so we got Overpass 16-14, and that was
16-14,
huge.
19-17, excuse you.
Oh, yeah, 1917.
It was
that
overtime.
Of course, yeah, it was overtime. We threw 7 rounds in a row, I think, on the T side to get overtime in the end still. So we were quite motivated from that. And just when I said when on the Overpass our communication was pretty good, on Dust2 it all kind of went to shit. We didn't do anything together. We didn't know what we were doing actually. We were just not actually calling strats and just running in for most of the time. And Dust2 kind of fell apart for us. Like first couple rounds were okay still. But there was just multiple times, like I think one round Mario was muted on accident and didn't call, I was getting pushed on B while he was calling mid doors 10 times, like
Oh
that
shit.
kind of stuff. So it kind of fell apart, and then I mean, once you go down and you don't have that momentum going, it can fall apart, and that kind of happened on this too. Props to ETT, of course, they played it really well. Still,
Yeah, no, that felt like it. Like from Overpass going to Dust2, felt something was weird. Like there was something off between those games.
yeah, so it was mostly just you were not on the same page. Communication was off sometimes, and I mean that's what you notice if you don't communicate. It's a big part of CS, so
Yeah, of course.
that kind of hurt.
I mean, it felt like ETT also being very, very dominant, right, on their T side, especially. You just couldn't find your way into the map, and that really escalates if you can't stop it, right? And I think on Mirage, you were able to find your way. You were able to stop them early on, fight back constantly, and I think that's what led you to winning Mirage as well. Or how did you experience it?
I mean, we were joking at the beginning we would take 12 CT rounds, so we were fine going into map 3. We were all confident we could take it. Like Mirage is, I think, our best map. But we didn't pick it for Big Ben shenanigans, so we gambled a little bit there. So we were very happy that we could take a third map on Mirage. And I mean, CT went even 8-7, I think. We were pretty happy with that. Like a couple of small mistakes, but also ETT sometimes. I mean, they goofed up sometimes. They pushed some sides that they shouldn't have, or just came out when we could easily punish them. So that got us going on CT in the beginning. And yeah, and then T it was back and forth, I think, for the most of it. We kept getting reset a lot of times. And then, the last round, we just called, let's silently boost into window.
Yeah, that worked out so beautifully. They went for a
Yeah.
boost on short, actually. But
Yeah,
you guys
that-
just
I know,
snuck
I
past
spotted-
it, and then, being able to find
mean-
those 2 opening kills, just, completely opening everything up.
Yeah, and that gets us the win. So, overall, we're very happy with. I think, we were trying to win, of course. We knew we could win, but I mean, we still thought of ourselves more of the underdog. So, very happy. All the guys are very happy that we won.
Of course.
Didn't think we would make it this far going into League One at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I think we
getting-
grew a lot. That's
getting a
the
podium
biggest
place
part.
is definitely a result to be proud of, and
Yeah.
it's been very
I think
exciting
if
for
you-
us to watch as well.
If you compare, I think, our first matches, which is unfair since we played against Wingside Red. So let's take our second matches and compare them to now. I think we're just an entire different team, and we play so much better, so much more together. And huge props to the guys, because I'm bottom fragging per usual. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I let myself be carried.
especially well done. I mean, congratulations getting 3rd place, and I think it's definitely a result you can be proud of. And
Yeah, for sure.
maybe next year you can make it to the finals or even further. So
We'll try.
We'll see.
thanks a lot for the game. Do you have any final closing comments about today's match?
Free.
I will quote it at that. That's a good one to leave it at.
That's beautiful.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the game, and
Thanks for the cast.
yeah,
Alright,
especially have a
cheers.
good one. See you next split. Bye bye. Now we also have someone from Blue Show in here. Hello there, Danya. Can you hear us?
How are you doing?
Hello
Hey,
there. I
hey.
mean, how are you doing? I think that has to sting. What do you think that went wrong?
Lots of things. Internal communication, interaction. I feel like over the past matches, our team play has degraded.
Mhm.
But regardless, it was a very fun game against our friends from Blue Shell, and we're happy they improved so much.
For sure. I mean, it's you guys are like the big brother of HyperS in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like on Dust2, you guys were the old ETT being very solid. And why do you think you couldn't get that going on Mirage or on Overpass in the same dominant fashion as you did on Dust?
Well, for some reason, on Overpass and on Mirage, we try to go more in depth on strategies and strict positioning, instead of just opening up our mind and being confident. And the closer to the end of the game, there were more disagreements and switch up in the positions. That led to some tiny mistakes that eventually lost us rounds.
That has to stick for sure. I mean, all in all, if you look back on the split, are you still content overall, or are you looking back at it in a way of beating yourself up over it? Like, it's still a learning experience, right? You win some, you lose some, but are you still proud of your team overall this split?
No doubt. Especially if we look at individual progression of some players, like for me, Joran is the best example, because when we were building up the team, he was at a much more basic level of understanding of the game, and now he's a solid contender, solid player. And overall, even though we lost some games and we didn't end up placing as high as last season, there's lots of things to take away. We also got to practice with our coach. So yeah, lots of learning experience.
I mean, I guess that's the whole point of DCCS, right? It's to improve the CS, and if you look back saying, "Hey, we got better, we learned a lot of things," then I think that's the whole season to be proud of.
And also, I have to admit that the overall skill across the split has increased, and there's definitely much more competition right now.
For sure. I mean, a team like HyperS appears out of nowhere this split, right? You don't expect them at all, and then right now they're just showing such a phenomenal performance on playoffs, right? And I think it's still something to be happy with in a sense, right? That there's more competition. It's a lot more exciting to watch in playoffs as well.
How was
Also
it
to
for
play.
you to watch the games of the
That
split?
was quite the experience.
It was
Let's put it that
extremely
way.
exciting.
It's been probably the most fun series I've seen so far in the entire DCCS. I said that on Friday, but I'll say it again now because
You just sold
it's
every time.
phenomenal. Absolutely.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean,
Right.
thank you to you guys as well for giving us such a great game.
Yeah, 100%. Extremely well played.
Absolutely. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think with that, do you have any final closing words about the series?
No, I mean, I would thank our fans if this was a larger event. We were a bigger name, but I'll just thank everyone who watched and enjoyed the game, and wish everyone to enjoy the finals. And hopefully, we'll see each other in the next split.
All
Fuck yes.
Sounds great. Oh, well, thanks a lot for the great game. And with that, we're closing off the third place decider match, but we're back in about 1.5 hours
Let's go.
with the grand final, so that should be hopefully even more exciting. It's going to be tough to match up to this one, but I think Zephyr and Vanger can make that work.
For
So
sure.
thanks a lot for watching today this game, and we'll be back in about 1.5 hours. Have a good one.
Aye.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
See you.